I'm such a bonehead, bro. I'm such a bonehead. I can't believe I did that, y'all. Ah, such a bonehead move. Is it back live? We back live? What's happening? Yeah, I'm really upset that I did that, bro. I can't believe I did that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Gigacom mom. I'm trying to get my chat back up. I had it on the streaming settings so I could see it on screen, and somehow I accidentally closed it like a dummy. It's just easier because then I don't have to look at the phone. Let me see. Let me turn this down too because I got the thing playing in my ear and it's annoying. Just turn that all the way down. All right. Do 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 do. Just wait and see if anybody else want to join before I start watching this video. Um, that's what we doing right now. Can I get a mic check? Let me know if the mic is sounding okay. Everything sound good. It's not too low or anything like that. Cause I'm not listening. And yeah, I'm gonna put my headphones on top of my hoodie. A lot of people be like, "Oh man, why you put headphones on a hoodie? That look goofy." I don't care. I'm gonna be working later. Right now my wife is at work, so I'm home with the kiddos. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be working later on today, most likely. I don't know yet. I'm trying to see how I feel. It's the weekends, they've been so slow. I'm just eh. My market is just weird. But that tax money about to start rolling out, so everything is gonna start getting better. It's been slowly but surely getting better, but it's definitely gonna go up in a minute. I already know. All right, I ain't gonna wait for a whole bunch of people because I ain't gonna try to hold us up. So I like these kind of videos. This is especially because one, when I miss home and I want to see New York, I could watch these. But two, a lot of people do the walk-in videos, and I think these are so dope. I think they're so dope. So we're gonna watch this. I actually been meaning to watch this for a while, but I was waiting till next time I streamed.
Alright, y'all. Grand Rising to all.
Let me know if
It's
y'all
your
can
boy
hear the
Terrence Carter,
video loud enough.
and I am here, back at it again, with another video. Alright, so today's
the
video,
beginning of the year is always slow.
I got for y'all some UberEats on foot. Like I told y'all in my previous video, my scooter battery went dead. So
yeah, I was on it early.
back on foot. It is what it is. Alright. I'm gonna show you guys the breakfast rush and the lunch rush for today. And
yeah, I was on my refund.
it's gonna be a great day.
I ain't played
Real
no
talk.
games.
Happy Sunday to everybody that's watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time to the channel. Shout out to all the returning supporters as well. I appreciate y'all, bro. Word though, those that been rocking out with this channel, I really do appreciate y'all, genuinely. Alright. Of course, shout out to the SR community, NoFap community. Everybody that's been on their grind, elevating and evolving and cultivating
I'm from
life force
Queens.
energy. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm about to go to the store right quick and get me some Celsius and probably like a bagel or something to make sure I eat something, you know, for breakfast. Even though I don't really like eating breakfast, I usually be fasting, to be bluntly honest with y'all. But I'm gonna make sure I give me some breakfast today because I've been taking macaroon. For those that's new to macaroon, bro, you're gonna be very, very hungry. Like, you're gonna be very, very hungry and you're gonna have a lot of energy. I'm just telling you. So, yeah, about to go get this out the way. And then once I'm downtown, I'll be sure to let y'all know once I get the first delivery of the day. Like, comment, subscribe.
How the video sound? The video loud enough?
Look, yeah,
or you need me to turn it
the
up?
only like, I guess like energy drink that I get. Like, it's the Ike in the store. Yeah, say it up. You gotta say it up to the YouTube channel.
Yes, sir. I used to live in the Bronx. I used to live right near Southern Boulevard. Right off of Leggett Avenue.
You gotta ask people that made it. Huh? But you gotta say it up to the channel, man. That's what we talking about.
I was there for like, what, 2 years? 3 years. 3 years. 3 years.
They gotta try to say, man. They got all the Celsius drinks in here. Hey, I ain't going for it. I'm gonna put y'all on some of my favorite flavors. So I like this one here. I like this one here.
That was right around the corner from the police station on Longwood.
And this is the one that I got today. Well, I'll show you. This one right here. Very dope. Alright, y'all. So I thought like the Ak was gonna say what up to y'all. But he didn't. Oh, very dope. But I'm about to go downtown now. I got my Celsius. I got me a sandwich. Like I said to everybody watching today's video, man, happy Sunday. It's about to be a very, very, very great day today. And we're gonna get these deliveries done, bro. Real talk. So I'll see y'all when I get downtown. Alright, y'all. So just dropped off the first delivery.
Oh, you got some
I didn't record the pickup.
You got some catering orders?
The pickup was at McDonald's. So once I get the second delivery of the day.
Yeah, I was in the South Bronx. That's exactly where I was.
Alright, y'all. So about to go pick up the second delivery of the day. Right
I was
now.
If you're familiar with the 6 train, my stop was Longwood Avenue. I was right there by the police station.
And the drop off,
like right around the corner from me.
A couple blocks away. So I'm in a super duper like flow state. Like I keep telling y'all when it comes down to like retention and NoFap, it really keeps you in a powerful, energetic, like focus, Zen mode flow state. But about to go pick it up right now. Let's get it done. Alright, y'all. So just picked up the first one. I ended up getting a double, and I'm about to go pick up the second one right now. And both the drop-off locations
I got you.
are like in the same area.
Hustler.
So
I understand.
about to get these two out the way.
Doing a little bit of everything.
See y'all when I get there.
What up, Spoon?
Right, so,
you from Queens too? What part?
Pick up now.
I ain't even know that.
Yummy, delicious deli. Right? Alright, so just dropped off the first delivery. About to go drop off the second one right now.
Wait, hold up. Spoon, what? Aren't you in Georgia too?
And that drop off.
If you in Georgia too, that's crazy. Because I could have sworn you live like in McDonough. Oh, you from Southside? That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm from Hollis, bro. But I got mad people in Southside. Like I used to be out there all the time.
So after dropping off the fourth delivery,
I got you.
Of the day.
That's crazy. Yeah, he walking. I like these videos. I think they're interesting.
About to go pick up the first one now.
That's crazy. It's a small world. Like we were both from Queens, both in Georgia. Like that's crazy. I'm not in Atlanta, the Atlanta area no more though. I had to get up out of there.
Right now, and then get them dropped
I mean, I
off.
wasn't really like in Atlanta. People from Atlanta would say I was in Atlanta.
So right now I'm at 4 completed so far. After to. That'll be 60.
What?
For the
No
breakfast.
way. Nah, I know you used to be in the area. He said Buck Ave.
Dropped
Yo,
off
don't nobody
delivery
outside
number
of
5.
Queens, like outside
Now
of
I'm dropping
Hollis,
off
know
delivery
Buck
number 6
Ave.
of
You
the
had to
day.
be with people from Buck Ave.
So
No
far,
way,
great.
son. Ain't no way.
It is
It's a
very,
small
very
world like
beautiful
that.
view out here. I want to show y'all.
That's wow.
Yeah, 6
Bruh. Wow, that's wow. One of my right hand mans lived on Buck Ave, yo. He passed away too, man. God rest. God bless the dead,
After
man.
dropping off
That's
the 6th
crazy.
delivery
It's
of
a
the day,
small world like
I ended
that.
up getting another double.
Yeah, he said Buck Ave. I already know.
And the second pickup, I forgot to screenshot. My apologies. But
Nah, no
picking up
way.
from
You know
Pick Up Bagel
Rupert?
again. So
Get out of here,
finally
son.
picked up the double.
Get
After
out
I
of
drop these
here.
2 off, that'll be
Nah, that's
on the day
crazy.
so far.
That's
So,
crazy.
the first one right here, and the second one is in my bag. And yeah, that's just it.
Wait a minute, Spoon. We gonna have to talk offline. You said you was LB fam. Yeah, we gonna have to talk offline, bro. like now you saying now you really like okay.
Another
Yeah.
2 deliveries dropped off.
Yeah,
on the
we
day,
gonna have to talk, bro.
which makes
That's not a coincidence, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's not a coincidence, bro.
Definitely,
Yeah, I went to
proud of
Jamaica
that.
High
Good
School,
breakfast
all
lunch
that,
so
son.
far.
That's crazy.
Like I told you guys, lunch rush soon start. So
Yeah. Oh, okay. You went to August Martin. Yeah, my boy Rod, he used to go to August Martin. And he transferred over to Jamaica with us.
So
That's crazy. Yeah, we gonna have to definitely talk offline, bro. It's a small world.
And
It's a small world, son. That's crazy.
So I'm about to go drop these off right now. Lunch rush is definitely
Wow.
so I'll show you guys a couple of deliveries for the lunch rush, and then that'll be the video.
Let me move myself over a little bit.
10 deliveries
I'm
complete
kind of like
so
all
far.
in the middle.
Just finished dropping off the double. And let's go, man. It's a good
That should be
Sunday.
good.
Hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you are,
Oh, you went to night school? Yeah, I went to night school too, bro.
also be sure to subscribe.
That's crazy. Yeah, I went to night school. Man, I think I went 2 years. I went to night school.
Once I get
Night
some
school
more
was fun,
deliveries,
though.
being that lunch rush is just now starting, I'll make sure I let you guys know.
Yo, it's a small world. That's wild.
Alright, you guys. So
That's wild.
definitely decided to come back home and create some content for the channel. So I'm definitely about to go live on the channel.
I'm
And
still
have
tripping.
video
This
posted
this
on the
man
channel as
said.
well. It is highly important for me
Oh,
to cultivate
man, he said
more of my
Buck
life force
Ave.
energy onto the YouTube channel.
August
So that the
Martin.
YouTube channel
Oh,
does
that's
grow.
crazy.
If you guys don't know, Uber
That is crazy.
has, like, now they have it to where you have to schedule. You're no longer able to just like go on the app for as long as you want. And yeah, so that's like, now I have to really adapt, you know? Like I could do breakfast, lunch, and then go out there for dinner rush. But I know like midday, I gotta cultivate more of my energy onto the channel, into working out, into doing more like productive activities, you know? Journaling, etc. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, make sure to give the video a thumbs up.
I ain't gonna lie, I missed the whole video, my boy.
And if you guys want to join the live stream,
Ain't
make
gonna
sure
lie.
you join the live stream.
My bad.
I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe.
He got another one too,
Yes, sir.
but it don't look like he does this like all the time. Yeah, it look like he does other stuff too.
Introducing the Telefriend.
Hold on. Yeah, all right. Let me see. We gonna put another one.
All right, y'all. Grand rising to all.
Let me go.
It's your
Let me
boy,
actually
Travis
go to
Carter,
this channel
and I am
because he
here.
got another one. Cause I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I ain't. My boy Spoon threw me off. He had me tripping, talking about Buck Ave, August Martin, bringing back memories and all that. Yeah, man. So we gonna Damn, he had another one. Where's that? Here it is. This was 3 years ago. We gonna play this one real quick.
only scheduled myself for an hour, so that was a quick $15. And it's only like, the only time you don't have to schedule is when it's active. You know what I'm saying? It'll just say dash now. But I just signed on to Grubhub, and we're gonna see if we could get some Grubhub deliveries. Turn me up, universe!
Damn, but Grubhub, sometimes they be sending you on a mission, bro. I'm curious to see how it is like walking. Can you even put walking on Grubhub? I didn't even know you could do that on Grubhub. I knew you could do it on Uber. Honestly, I didn't even know you could do it on DoorDash. I thought it was only an Uber
thing. Alright, so Grubhub just sent us our first delivery of the day. Yeah, we are going to the Central Market. We're about to go pick up a delivery. It's a $10 order. And I guess the person lives right across the street. So can't complain, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
See you guys.
$10 to go right across the street?
Place.
I'm with that.
Alright, just picked up the Grubhub delivery. Now we about to go drop it off. And I ain't going front. It is beautiful out here today.
Yeah, the sun is out.
Shout out to Mother Nature, true say. Alright, so I just dropped off that delivery. And with that delivery being complete, we are now at $25 for the day. You know what I'm saying, so far. And we're gonna see how many more deliveries we can get as the day progresses, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everybody that's watching this video right now. And make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up so that it reaches more people. And subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh. His audio just go out? Oh, that's not bad. 0.4 miles. That's actually good. Damn, is that his audio or mine? Let me make sure it's not me. Cause I don't hear nothing. Unless he had a copyright or something. Let me see. I'm gonna skip a. Hold up. Still not hearing nothing. Well, nah, that's
like
his
empires,
video.
prices rise
and
fall.
The ad is ad.
The dentist will be right in.
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Yeah, John.
Oh man. Yeah, my boy, I was trying not to I ain't want to skip through your video. I'm trying to let your video shine, but if I can't hear nothing.
A little slow.
There we go.
So I'm about to sit here and wait for another delivery. But besides that, hopefully the dinner brush is good tonight. And I will bring you guys along with me for the dinner brush as well.
Alright. Yeah, so I see what he did. I know what's going on. He probably got a copyright. Yeah, the music that he was using was probably copywritten for the B-roll scenes. So he just, instead of trying to put another song, he just took the song off. But then again, this is 3 years ago. So I don't even remember if 3 years ago they had the option to put a song. Or if he doesn't have a computer, he probably just did it through the phone. If he did it through the phone, then that's why he got no audio. No, when you go through your PC, you could add one of YouTube songs. Oh, we went to a halal spot. Bro, I ain't been to a halal spot in so long. That's the one thing I miss about New York. Yeah, he probably had some background music that was not letting him get that money. So he had to mute all of this. Damn. All right, let me add some music for him. Let me stop. Oh man. Good morning to anybody in here, man. I don't look like nobody's really in here now. Look like I'm by myself. It's all good though. Shout out to everybody who did stop by for a brief minute. It's all good. I ain't gonna be on here long anyway. All right, so we had 39, 31. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me skip ahead a little bit, my boy.
People are as far as delivering food and things of that nature, you know. That's a real good feeling. Definitely enjoy it. Definitely embrace it. For those of you that have never, you know, tried DoorDash or, you know, Grubhub or UberEats or whatever, give it a try. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock it till you try it, you know. So I just wanted to say that to y'all before I start the dinner.
Yeah, damn, he probably used the same song. Okay, now I hear it a little bit. There we go. There we go.
All right, so we got our first delivery for the dinner rush right here. This person got 17 items. 17. That's a lot of stuff. So
Crazy.
we about to go drop this delivery off right now, and I will see you guys when we get there.
If there's anybody still here, probably not.
All right, so just finished dropping that delivery off.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna front that.
If anybody's still here, y'all, I'm gonna probably be live streaming a little later. I'm gonna try to live stream later on tonight. I'm gonna be on my other channel though, so when I'm over there, we're gonna be doing some reactions because you know my other channel it's a gaming channel, but I got some reaction videos over there. So if you want to see some different type of content, not like gig related stuff, y'all can come over there. I wanted to try to bring some of that stuff here, but I didn't know how everybody was going to take it. When I asked questions about it, a lot of people was like, yeah, you know, they want to see the gig stuff. So
That was probably one of the toughest deliveries I've had yet on Grubhub. That was 17 items, bro. My hands is hurting. But with that being said, number one, we reached our goal for the day because I always tell myself to go for more than $50 a day. You know what I'm saying? Being that I do this walking. You know, I know it's easy for y'all to have a car to make $50, right? But I'm talking about me, right? I'm walking. We ain't out here. But that being said, we reached our goal. Right now, we're sitting at $51.62 for the day. You know what I'm saying? Not bad, not bad. And we're gonna see if we can get some more deliveries for the.
first of all, it's not bad because the only maintenance you got is your body. So the only maintenance you're gonna have is water. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give yourself something to drink, something to eat, you know what I'm saying? And realistically, you could do this fasted too. So I mean, technically there's no maintenance at all. So I mean, that's $51 of all profit. I mean, yeah, you gotta pay taxes, but I mean, realistically, how much are you gonna pay out of that?
Night. If we do, I will let you guys know.
That's good. $6. Yeah, that's good. You can't beat that. 28 miles. Let's go.
Alright, so we finally picked up the delivery. These people had me waiting forever, bruh. And that's one thing that will happen too while you out here, you know what I'm saying, picking up your food.
Oh yeah.
If they sit there and say the food is ready, it ain't ready, bruh.
Damn,
It's gonna take some time, you know what I'm saying? So we about to go drop this off right now. Let's
like
get it.
behind me. And I try to position myself on this side of the screen to stay out of the way. And it's like, it never works out. I always end up being in the way. When I go on the opposite side, same thing. Then I'm in the way over there. And I moved myself from that side for that reason. Because I kept being in the way.
The more I
learned at ECPI, the more I fell in love with cybersecurity.
Accelerated degrees in cybersecurity. ECP.
Alright, so with us completing that delivery now, we sit at $57.80. But you know what I'm saying? It's been a good day today. You know, I'll probably stay out here for a tad bit longer just to see if I get any more deliveries. But if not, it is what it is. Tomorrow's a new day. You know what I'm saying? And if you stayed throughout this whole entire video, I truly want to say thank you. For real, because I know people have very short attention spans. But thank you. And if you guys enjoy content like this, please make sure you give the video a thumbs up and also leave your comments below. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see right now though if you get some more deliveries for the rest of the night. So right now I'm about to go drop off my last delivery of the night. This delivery was a $10 delivery right here. You know what I'm saying? And that leaves us at a total of $67.80. You know what I'm saying? For the day. So that's honestly not bad. We completed 6 deliveries today with Grubhub and only 2 with DoorDash. DoorDash wasn't sending me, you know, that many good offers. So it is what it is. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel. If you are new to the channel, let me get some light. Subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? And I will be back at it with some more videos for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all and I enjoy making videos like this, you know? So you guys already know though, the grind don't stop. Shout outs to everybody on their Grubhub and DoorDash, Postmates, UberEats grind. You know what I'm saying? Helping the people get their food so that they can eat. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. So with that being said, it's your boy TC Talk. Yes, sir.
So, yeah, I love these. I love those walking videos, man. I got a couple of hit that I was supposed to watch. I watched some of them already. Let's see this one.
It's been so windy in Dallas the past few days. Like, secure your wigs because it's windy out here. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Life of T. Whether you are new here or you are returning, I appreciate y'all always. Now,
all right, so she posted this 9 months ago, y'all. Right?
I know it's been a while since I have posted.
Hold on. Dang, doing too much. We got to drop a like. All right. So that's what I wanted to start with that.
And I'm looking a little rough today, but that's not the point of this video. The last time I posted, I was letting y'all know that your girl was jobless. It has now been 3 months and a day, and your girl is still jobless. As I've told the people over on Instagram, send a job my way, send a lead my way. I got a degree in journalism, and I want to do something in the creative field, whether it's writing or anything in marketing or whatever. So that's my little thing, my little begging at the beginning of this video. But anyway, so I'm still jobless, and I did tell y'all like I do things to like make extra money, like doing UberEats, DoorDash, and Amazon. Well, today I am doing an Amazon delivery shift, and I thought it would be cool to like show y'all how it works or whatever. I don't really do UberEats or DoorDash anymore just because you don't really be making no money for real. Or I don't. I ain't even gonna say what the other people be doing, but I don't. Sometimes I do Spark delivery, which is you pick up deliveries from Walmart, Home Depot, Sam's, and stuff like that. Basically just, you know, like delivering groceries and items and stuff like that. But yeah, so today it's Saturday, April 27th, and I'm spending my Saturday working. I thought I would just take y'all along to show y'all, if you were curious how Amazon delivery works. I'm not actually an Amazon employee, but I'm considered a flex driver. So you basically pick up shifts on the Amazon Flex app, and kind of like I said, like Uber Eats, DoorDash, all that. It's kind of like contract work. So yeah, let's get started. Ooh, this road is bumpy. So we are quickly approaching the hub. There are like several hubs all over the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I do have Corbin back there. He want to make some sort of noise to let y'all know he back there. But anyway, there are several hubs around the Dallas area. So this is just one of 3 that I typically go to. You do have to use your phone literally for everything, so you got to make sure it's charged. Now I have to select the I've parked, which I haven't parked yet, but I usually like to go ahead and select it because you have to take a picture. They want to make sure that you are the one that is delivering. So yeah, let me take this picture real quick. And usually, oops, I was talking. Hold on, let me retake that. And it be looking busted, but it's just to identify yourself. And then when you get there, well, let me just flip the camera around. So this is me pulling in. If my mirror is dirty, y'all gonna be all right. But you can't record in there. It is prohibited. Amazon don't play that. Yeah, but so yeah, I won't be recorded in there, because if this video were to blow up, I'll need them coming after me. But this is what it looks like. You pretty much everyone backs in because it makes it easier when you're dealing with the carts. Y'all will see. But yeah, this is everyone lines up right here. They're either getting ready for their shift, about to pull off, all the things, but they're loading up their packages. I'm just whipping around this way. And yeah, I gotta find me a spot because it's like everybody named mama out here. I'm probably gonna be across the parking lot. I like to be right up against the hub, but sometimes you have to park like on the other side. So I'm probably just gonna park right over here, and then I will be back in just a second, because like I said, you can't record in there. Basically, the next step that I will be doing though is scanning my driver's license, because they not only do you have to take pictures, it's somebody beside me, so I'm holding the camera low, but not only do you have to take a picture of yourself on the app, you also have to scan your driver's license in there, because yeah, people be using other folks' accounts and stuff, which there ain't nothing wrong with that, but the person that owns the account gotta at least pick it up. So yeah, I'm about to go scan my driver's license and get ready for my route, and I'll show y'all what the route look like on here. The check-in, what the route look like on here, and me loading up the packages and everything. You can be here at least 15 minutes ahead of time, but you can't be you can't be more than 5 minutes late. So I'm right at my 15 mark, and I'm about to go in there, and yeah, y'all see the ins and outs. So I'm actually back in the car waiting. The app is just spinning the little for me to pick up. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes they don't have routes available and you end up getting canceled and you still get paid. But other times it takes them forever to find you a route, and then they finally find one, and so it make you feel like you're behind because you've been sitting here waiting. It can take anywhere from 10, 15, 30. If it's over 30 minutes, they typically do cancel you. But yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting. I ain't gonna be mad if I get canceled. That's why I also like to be early too, because whatever time you check in starts, you know, your waiting time or whatever. So I only been waiting 6 minutes. Hopefully I don't be waiting too much longer. If you're gonna give me a route, go ahead and give it to me, but if you're not, I will gladly go back home. But
giving y'all a lot of value, a lot of game. Anybody that's a new Amazon Flex driver, better listen up to what she talking about.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit and hang out in the car and wait.
A few moments later.
Well, y'all, there were no more routes available, so I was canceled after waiting 40 minutes. I guess they've changed it now. No longer 30 minutes, now it's 40, because they want to make sure for sure that they don't have no more routes. So this is what it'll show. I think y'all can see that. But yeah, no more routes available. And the good thing is, you still get paid. So that's $97 that I would get for doing nothing. Which I'm not mad at it, because I really didn't feel like doing it on a Sunday or Saturday anyway. It is the weekend, yes.
I don't feel like moving either.
Okay. And so yeah, yeah, so now we can enjoy the rest of the day.
That's crazy.
And I will try for round 2 to show.
Bro, $90-something just to drive up to Amazon, sit there for 40 minutes. Let's say even her drive was 30 minutes. Even if it was a 30-minute drive, right? I mean, you're talking about less than 2 hours and make $90. That's crazy, bro. That's great. Yeah, Amazon is good for that, but you might not be so lucky.
So y'all, because I'll probably be doing it in a few days. It's gonna be dark then because I signed up for like an early shift. I don't know, but we're gonna regroup with this because I do want to show y'all how it works. I was signed up for a 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. shift, so it was 4.5 hours. Usually it doesn't take that long, honestly. If you have a smooth route, you can get done anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour early, sometimes 2 hours. It just depends. But yeah, I will show y'all, and I'll still include this part and just add whatever that I captured. But let me just stop rambling, and that's it for now. Alrighty, this is now day 2 of me trying to get this Amazon content for y'all. It's kind of gloomy here in Dallas. It's been raining and all of that. I was hoping it would make thunderstorm because then I would have been canceled again, because they don't they shut the hubs down when it's thunderstorming. I guess like a safety hazard or whatever, but it's not thundering. It was just lightly raining, so here I am. Can't be canceled 2 days in a row. That would be too much, like, right? But I would have took it. But anyway, I'm at a different hub today. Same thing, click the I park to begin the check-in, which I'm about to do on my phone right now. But I'm gonna show y'all this hub. Pretty much had to take the picture. Pretty much the same operation. Picture still be looking ugly. But let me show y'all this one. I wonder if it's gonna be busy because it's been raining. Ugh. And it's got a line over here, so this is ghetto. Anyway, same thing. You park back in, this, that, and the third, and you get your packages. Maybe if it's too busy at this one, I will be canceled. But I do need to get this content for y'all. But we're gonna see. I got about 7 minutes until I can check in. It's always good, like I was saying yesterday, to be early because sometimes it do be a line. But yeah, this is like a little closer up. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's kind of dark, or light, I mean. But yeah, that's the hub. And I'm just gonna wait in line. This one, they be so slow and act like they don't be knowing how to park and stuff. So yeah, I always make sure I arrive early at this one. But I feel like I'm just repeating myself. I'm just gonna wait in line and see how it goes. I really don't feel like doing it, but here I am once again rambling.
You don't feel like doing it, you could just
I got a route, y'all.
show up.
So after you check in, you go in, you scan your driver's license, and then the Amazon Flex app, it'll circle around and then it'll give you a route. And here's a picture of what it looks like. And so to make life easier, there's like a little barcode tab where you can scan each package and you can see what order it is in. So since I had like 40 something packages, it'll show me 1 through 40 something, and then I just mark the packages according to the address, and that's how I do it. This I learned from my best friend. It is literally like a lifesaver to where you can just know, like, oh, I'm on stop 5. Let me get package 5. It makes life so much smoother, because back in the day when I used to just do it just for extra money or whatever, I would just have to reach over and grab a package and see what address that I was on, and that made life more complicated. But anyway, so that's how I do it. And this is insert a picture of what it looks like in my trunk, and I have 1 through 20 in the front, and now it's time to get started.
Well, the journey starts. These are all.
Take notes, y'all. 1 through 20 was in the front, the rest was in the back. Now again, anybody who's done Flex, you already know a lot of this stuff, numbering your packages, all that stuff. Many people who've done this know this, but if you new, this is good information, man. This will help you out and not make you feel overwhelmed.
All the packages that are in the front. This low-key, when I be getting started, gives me OCD because it just be so many. Dang, they going through the wrong way.
Yeah,
anyway,
packages in the beginning of the route.
yeah, it's time to get started. My shift is from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. I always try to beat my time and get done at least an hour early and be home before the shift is even over. But we'll see. I got 4.
Bro, I thought I was the only one. I think a lot of us do that, bro. Because what it is we want to try to capitalize and make more money in less time. So to boost up our dollar per hour. So it's like a competition with yourself. You're just trying to beat your time.
44 packages, and I think 47 stops. It sounds like a lot because it is a lot. But I'm not too far from home, so that's always great too, because sometimes you'll be at a hub and then you be super far from home, and sometimes I'll be an hour from home, and that's what I don't like. But I do always like to check to see on my itinerary if I have any apartments, because baby, listen, apartments can be difficult, especially here in Dallas with all the fancy ones. It be seeming like you're trying to break into a jail. But as I'm looking on here, it doesn't look like I have any apartment. I got one. I see one too. Just going through. Yeah, so it looks like I have 3 apartments, so hopefully it's not too bad. Sometimes I'll be having like 10-15 apartments, and hate that for me because it just takes up so much time versus going to a house and just pulling up.
Yo, my first Amazon Flex shift was in downtown Atlanta, bro. I was so mad. First of all, Amazon, for anybody who don't know about Amazon Flex, you don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're going until you pick up the packages, and then you actually like leave the facility, and then that's when you start to know. So my first drop off was like a 35-minute drive to get there, right? I literally, out of I think I had a 47 package route. I believe it was like 47 or 48, if memory served me correctly, because it was a while ago. Bruh, when I say I had like 38 of those was apartments, I was furious. And they was high rises. It was like gated communities. You couldn't get in. Some of them it worked, like the Amazon passcode worked. Some of them it didn't. Some of them I had to call people. Some of them I had to call Amazon. Bro, it was such a hassle. My first Amazon, I was like an hour and a half late because of all the apartments I had to do. And then mind you, I was dealing with Atlanta. I was in Atlanta's downtown, midtown, all that. I was in Atlanta's traffic on a Saturday afternoon, not morning, afternoon. So you already know it was a nightmare, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, that made me not even want to do Flex no more.
And dropping it off. But I'm gonna try to probably get more content at the apartments versus the homes, just because I don't want to put nobody's address out there like that. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna capture as much as I can.
First drop off was probably
y'all,
far.
we've made it to our first destination. I don't know if this is the front or the back of the house. I think it's the back, but I'm gonna put my vest on because I need the people to know who I am, because sometimes it can be scary delivering, especially if you're doing it like at night or early in the morning or whatever, because they do have early morning shifts. And so now yeah, Corbin, kids. And so then you just select that I've parked and you scan the package. I'll have to show y'all the next one that I scanned, because this one is a big old box, and I'm about to get it out, and I'll be right back. And then you know, put it on the porch, scan or take a picture, proof, and swipe delivered. Just as simple. That was my first stop, but it's technically package 2, and then you go on 3, 4, 5. They consider your the hub your first stop, so then that's why you start with package 1 is actually package 2, because the first stop is the hub. But anyway, my next one is 7 minutes away. I absolutely hate sometimes when the distance will be like 7 minutes away, 11 minutes away, 15 minutes. Baby, I need it to be 2 to 3 minutes, because that will like help you get done earlier. If they're, hold on, let me hold on to the camera because I'm going over a bump. But that will help you to like get done faster. When the distance is like long or greater or whatever, then just feel like it draws it out. But 7 minutes, well now 6 minutes to the next one, and maybe I'll be able to show y'all me scanning that one, because that is a house as well, so it should be pretty easy. Usually I have them like lined up, so they're already numbered, of course, y'all saw that, but usually I'll have them like stacked up like you know, in the order that they're supposed to be. But sometimes when I leave the hub, I just be throwing them the numbers 1 through 20 in the front, and then I eventually will fix them up because it makes it easier. Because right now I don't know where number 3 is, but we'll find it. Oh yeah, y'all, I feel like I'm all over the place when I'm making this video, probably because my mind just be jumbled when I'm delivering. But like I said, everything is controlled. Baby, I guess. Oh, nope, I'm not. I don't even know where I'm going. Sometimes I don't be.
One quick tip I would give anybody is what I like to do when I did do this is use a bin. Like if you got an old plastic bin just laying around, try to put them in the bin so that, especially like the small packages, so they don't go flying all over the place, and then try to set them up like in sequence. So that way you could just reach forward, grab the first one, then grab the next one right behind it. You know what I mean? Obviously you're still gonna double check, but yeah, a bin is a lifesaver. When I started using that, it helped so much.
Know where I'm going, even with the GPS. But that's what I was getting ready to say. So like I was saying yesterday, everything you do through the app, so they give you the directions and all of that. So here is what the map looks like. I just have like a little phone holder that really, I need a better one. This, hold on y'all. But anyway, this thing is flipping all over the place.
Oh my goodness, yeah, a phone holder is
kind of hard to do when you're driving. Don't drive and try to make content, guys. But yes,
I got
this
the same
is the
holder.
map on
She
here,
gotta tighten
and you just
tighten the knob.
follow
Yeah,
that,
mine used to
and
do that.
it'll give you get you where you need to go. Sometimes the map can be confusing. I don't know what, I think they use something called map box, and I don't know, it'll be always give you like the best directions, or sometimes you still be confused, or it'll say you done arrived and you still don't know where the house at or whatever. So sometimes you need to use your Apple Maps. If you use Google, whatever, I use Apple for my regular one, but it just depends. They're steadily improving the app, but like I said, that's what you use to get to each location. When you swipe the package finished, it automatically moves on to the next one, and you just start the travel, which I will show y'all that as well when I deliver the third package, or the second package, but third stop. Made it to the third stop. Once again, pushing our part, and then I need to look for number 3. Let me sit down, please. Sit down now. Don't be doing too much. Okay, found number 3. So basically I just wrote the number 3 on there, if y'all can see it. Gotta protect their privacy, and then you just scan it. Literally just scan it. I've scanned the package. I'm gonna blur this out, but I've scanned the package and continue with one package, and then I go.
Editing tip, guys. If you do want to make content, you see how she said I'm gonna blur this out? That's a great tip. That's very helpful. I know she just said it, but I'm just going to use this as a moment to help y'all. Always say stuff like that in your video, so that way when you go to edit, it'll help you. You'll know exactly, okay, I need to blur that out. Another tip, like if you make videos, I typically do, I'll say cut. So like, I'll say what I need to say. Like let's say I say, what's up guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm doing take every DoorDash order challenge. We got the first order pickup is $5 going 2 miles from Wendy's. Let's go pick it up. Let's go. And then I'll say cut. Like I'll give myself a few seconds and then say cut. It just makes it easier, because then when you go to chop up your video, you know, 1, that's where you're going to cut, and 2, you give yourself a little window. Because I know when I first started making videos, I used to cut a little too prematurely. So you would hear the last word kind of get cut off. Like I'll be like, let's go. And you won't hear the go come out. So that's just a little tip to help y'all out.
Up there and take the picture and deliver it.
Welcome. Anybody who just came in.
2 minutes away. That's what I love to see. But I'm gonna put the camera down for now, because creating content at the same time slows you down from doing anything. If you know, you know. But when I do get to the apartment, I will pick the camera back up. I don't know what stop that is, but for now I'm about to get on my routine.
Appreciate it.
And try to pick up my pace. All right, so we are officially an hour in and we've made it to our 20th stop. So I've delivered, we'll deliver 20 packages in 1 hour. So that's what I usually try to do. That's how I know I'm making good progress, especially if I have a lot of packages. I love to, oh Lord, I think I'm going the wrong way. That's the only thing. Whew, let me turn around. I'm trying to talk and do too much. But yeah, that's how I know I'm making good progress. If I can do 20 in 1 hour, love that for me, especially if I got a lot.
That's why I do a lot of voiceover work, because sometimes
so I
trying to record and
at an
talk at the
apartment
same
complex.
time.
I am gonna take y'all with me, and I thought it was gonna be a fancy apartment because I was driving by some fancy apartments. Completed. Anyway, I was driving by some fancy apartments, but it's just a regular one. So yeah, hold on.
You're seeing it in real time while a lot of us do voiceovers, because you see all of that. She's like, she trying to figure out. Wait, I made a wrong turn, but she's still trying to talk. I'm telling you, y'all, man, it's not easy making this content.
Y'all, somebody calling. All right, y'all, so I had a brief intermission because my cousin was calling me. So now I found out where I'm supposed to be going, pulled up to the apartment. They got 2 packages, so I'm scanning those. Like I said, this is a regular apartment, so it's easy for me to find. Not gonna be too much trouble. And I'm gonna take y'all with me. Hopefully don't nobody be outside, because it'd be kind of hard to record when other people be watching you. And since I'm doing Amazon, I don't want to be like, she out here creating content she's supposed to be delivering. And oh, I don't even have to go up the stairs. Look at God, won't he do it? So, and they already got some packages on their door. So I'm gonna just set these right here. I ain't gonna show their house, or their apartment, but yeah, I'm just gonna click that. I'm doing the front door. And yeah, that's pretty. Can I show y'all? Let's see. I'm gonna blur this stuff out, but yeah, this is pretty much all that you do, and you swipe over and swipe finish. So
good job.
Yeah, that's pretty much
great job blurring out everything.
What you do at apartments and homes. It's nice and simple. But yeah, like I said, we have done the first 20. Now I'm about to re-up in my trunk. So whenever I do the first batch, oh shoot, got packages falling. Whenever I do the first batch, and then I'll usually do like the next 10, or depending on how many I got. Since I still have like, I think 24 left, then I'll just do the next 21 through 30. This is dark, but this is all I got. I'll do the next 21 through 30 and leave the rest of them in the bag, because I don't want to like crowd up the front or whatever. So just gonna get all of those and put them in order, because yeah, I like my packages to be in order. Let me go throw these in the front. I'll be right back. Oh lordy. 25. I'm not gonna take that one. There.
Somebody got a photography like
8.
some
Like somebody out here smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, it's one more. Yeah.
Anything for content, I tell y'all, it's
Canon cameras
more time consuming to record, but I really wanted to do this video.
Dark for
So
no
I hope
reason,
y'all are
bright
enjoying
for no
it.
reason. Canon be all over the place sometimes. I do like Canon cameras, so that's actually what I use.
It's been so windy in Dallas the past few days, like security
Canon
week,
is like,
because it's
Canon
windy
is
out
like
here.
Android. It's like a Samsung.
I think this is all the ones I need. This thing is heavy, whatever it is. Ugh. All right, let's go. Whoops. Let's go to the front and put these in order. Can I put y'all up here? Ugh. All right. That kind of works. Okay. Put 22 right here. This is 21, which is kind of big and wide. Let's see. This is.
I like this video. It's not overly edited. It shows
wait
you.
1 second.
It's not overly edited. This shows you like really what it's like. Like I've seen many Amazon Flex driver videos, like a day in the life, or how to do Amazon Flex, my first shift. And I'm not saying that other people don't make good videos, because I've seen a lot of great videos. But what I like about her video, and I think that's why I got 19,000 views, is because it's raw. It shows you like all the ups and downs, everything that really, you really go through. She captured a lot of stuff on camera. Um, just issues that come along with doing this. You know what I'm saying? Even just her showing how she's moving the packages around, all these different things. Like this is really good for a person who this is their first time doing this. Like if I watched this before I first started doing Amazon Flex, I would feel very secure with knowing, okay, I know what I'm doing, because this is very thorough.
And I will get you a snack. One thing about, I didn't mean to bring this one up there. Oh well, I'll just stick that right there. One thing about it, two things for certain, y'all, don't do deliveries with children, because they big, they hungry, they gotta pee, everything else, and it's just so much. You don't have to pee, but still,
I know
it'd be so much easier not to do it with children. Yeah. Usually I do it when he's at like school and stuff like that, but this weekend I needed to make some money, so here we are. Whew. All right.
See, and that's where food delivery comes in. Food delivery is a little better with kids, because with food delivery, you could stop. If you get a McDonald's order, a Wendy's order, any one of those restaurants that have a bathroom, you could just take your kid to the bathroom while you go inside and get the order. So that's the only thing I like about food delivery. Also, even with Instacart, because if you do a shop like Instacart or Shipped, most, not even most, all grocery stores have a bathroom, so you could just let them go to the bathroom then. So that's the only disadvantage to doing, like, if for Amazon Flex, I really don't like to take anybody with me. Like when I do that, I don't take my kids, I don't take my wife, because even my wife will be, I gotta use the bathroom, I'm hungry, it is no. When I go do Amazon Flex, I go by myself. I make sure to get up extra early. I use the bathroom. I don't drink nothing. Like I don't drink nothing. I don't even care if it's really hot outside. I try not to drink, because I do not want to stop and have to use the bathroom. I just want to knock out the route and go home.
I think we are good. Oh shoot, I forgot this package was up there. Ooh. Oh lordy. All right. Let's get this show on the road with delivering the next 21 through 30. Corbin, give me the bag in my purse, please. That's what's got the snacks in there. Usually about halfway. I guess it is snack time. Y'all, use your own snacks. If you ever do delivery, there's no point in buying stuff if you already trying to make money. So use your own snacks. Usually around lunchtime. Just give me the bag, please.
I just grabbed one.
Okay, good.
Bro, I miss being that little. I'm watching her son stand up in the car. I miss being that little and be able to like stand up and just walk in the back of the car like that. Because when you get older, you got to kind of bend down and you got to move like this and move like that. When you that little, bro, that joint was dope.
Usually around lunchtime, I bring like salad, a sandwich, or something easy that you can eat while you're driving. Yesterday I brought soup, but y'all didn't see that since I didn't deliver. But yeah, bring your own food and stuff, because it don't make sense to be stopping and spending money. Dang, I need some Germ-X on my hands. Corbin, can you pass me the Germ-X in my purse? Touching these packages and stuff like that, you be feeling dirty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, I've been at this for too long. Here, put that in, put this in my purse, please. All right, y'all. I've been at this stop too long, trying to record, trying to be on the phone, all that. Let me go. We are done. Last package was just delivered, so I got done an hour and 4 minutes early. Love that for me. And I'm 22 minutes from home. Overall, Corbin, can you turn that down just a little bit? Overall, it was a great shift. No complaints. For this one, it was only $72, which isn't much, I feel like, for all the hard work that we do, but at least it wasn't a hard route. I surely hope that y'all did enjoy this video. I will say Like, when I first lost my job, I was like, oh, this is embarrassing. Like, didn't want to speak about it at all. And then I had to realize, like, this could be helping someone else. Losing a job is not fun, but you know, it is what it is. That's life. And as a content creator, I just have felt like, you know, it's pretty much all glitz and glam online, but in real life it's not really like that. And so I think that's kind of like why I was embarrassed, because I'm not out here living my best life like I want to be. But you know, life goes on. This is temporary is what I keep telling myself. I think like 24/7 my mind always be racing, especially when I'm doing Amazon. Like, dang, I can't believe like this is what my life has came to. But like I said, it is temporary, so you know, I just try not to stress about it too much. But I hope that y'all did enjoy this video, because let me tell you, it was, like I said, hard try to capture content and do this at the same time. But I hope y'all did enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bell so you do know when I am, let me just wait because these cars are speeding. Turn on your notification bell so you do know when I'm posting the next video. And I will see y'all later. Hopefully next time I see y'all, your girl will be employed.
All right, so that's Life with the Life of T. That's the name of her channel. She looked like she does like regular vlogs. She doesn't just do ride along stuff. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, I don't know if she does like health and beauty or what other stuff she got going on. Let's go see. Let's go see real quick. She got 86 subscribers. She about to get 87 because we're gonna help her get to that 1,000. Okay, so she got the Q&A she did. So I guess she did this after that, right? This is her talking about losing her job. This is very relatable content because I'm pretty sure lots of people have lost their job or are you know, going through that right now. I'm in the 30 club, so you know, anybody in their 30s, the importance of not giving up. Her testimony. This is good stuff, man. I'm moving out of state. Okay, so I don't know what state she came from. So I'm guessing because she did this 9 months ago. She said she was in Texas, so that means she must have moved out of Texas. All right, so she's moved out of state. And she got like some fashion stuff, creating content. Okay. Life update. Oh, that was 2 years ago. Okay. So yeah, if y'all like this kind of content, I'm actually gonna check out the moving out of state one, but I'll probably do that offline. Cause I want to watch other type of content, but I know you guys, y'all want to see like certain videos. So, you know, I'm trying to keep it in the gig space. So we're going to watch this one, A Day in the Life of a Medical Carrier. We get it together.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair.
I've been on the hunt trying to figure this one out. I really want to do this medical carrier thing, but a lot of them just don't pay good in my area.
Something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give us something. Baby, I can ride all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still keep checking with you. I know that I need my friend, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know why? I wouldn't wanna bleed.
I like those
my
joints.
heart, my mind, and my body.
I like those joints. I need one of those. See, Nova got one of those joints. I need one.
Hey you guys, so I'm just gonna jump right into the video. As you can see from the title, I'm carrying you along today with us while we do a medical delivery. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, then
hold up, y'all. You know, you already know what we gotta do. We gotta drop a like. There you go. You gotta start off like
we
that.
had just arrived to the American Red Cross, and now we're en route to drop off the delivery. So we're going to one of the hospitals here in Dallas, and the GPS is saying that it's about a 30-minute or so drive. And so, yeah. And of course, there's only so much we can show you, but I just thought this would have been, you know, something different to include to the channel. It's still within the area of healthcare, and it is a side hustle for those of you that may be here in the Dallas area, or even here in the US, I should say.
Yeah.
You know.
So the thing about this particular job is that you know, this is something that you don't have to be worrying about your hours with or anything like that, because you basically are your own boss. When I started this contract, they straight up told me that, okay, you know, I can hire as many people as I want. I can, you know, start a payroll, everything included. Insurance, taxes for my.
Listen to what he talking about, y'all. That's why I wanted to get into medical carrier work too. Because what happens is when you get into medical carrier work, it's just like when I used to do the newspapers. I used to deliver newspapers as a side hustle too. You could put anybody on. As long as the route gets done, they really don't care. Like, they don't even, like, I know with the newspapers, they didn't even want much information. Like, for real, for real. So you could have like one of your family members do it if you want to take a day off. Because when I did newspaper delivery, it was a 7-day-a-week thing. But the good thing was you had consistent money. It wasn't like food delivery where you didn't know what you was going to make. You knew what you was going to make. I got paid bi-weekly when I did that too. So it was kind of dope because if you got a regular job that pay you every week and then you got the bi-weekly lump sum money coming in, that was perfect. So my route that I had when I did the newspapers, I was making like $986 every 2 weeks. So it was like an $1,800 a month situation, almost $1,900 a month, which was great for me because I was only working like 24, 25 hours. I had one of the hardest routes though, because the route that I used to do was in Greenwood Lakes, New York. And if anybody knows about upstate New York, Greenwood Lakes is a lot of hills. Like some of those hills is like this, like going straight up. So a lot of people didn't want to do those routes. You know what I'm saying? I messed up my car a little bit doing that route, but if you do that, I would highly recommend you got to have a beater. So that's why I didn't care. I had like a little beater that I just used to do the route. But yeah, that's one of the greatest things about doing those type of jobs, because those jobs are a little more like real 1099 versus DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that. Because with that, I used to bring my wife. I could let her do it. Like if it was a day where I was tired, you know, and I said, babe, I've been doing this all week. I need a break. I could let her do it. If I want to go on vacation, I could hire somebody else. Hey, you could do the route. I'll give you the bulk of the bread. Just kick me in like $20, $30. You know what I'm saying? Or you could, like he said, you could put them on payroll, all that. So that's the one thing I like about these kind of things. And I want to get more routes like this. Like that's why I've been looking for this. But again, they're not paying enough for me to be like, okay, I'm ready to do it, because I could just pick up DoorDash and Uber Eats and make the same amount of money. Now, if I got something paying like what I used to make, I might consider having that as a regular little side hustle. Yeah, especially because my paper route was only like 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? So 4 hours of work, 7 days a week, come up to what, like roughly 28 hours a week. And I was making, you know, I wasn't too shabby, bro. I wasn't too shabby. I would definitely take something like that, paying around that much again. But yeah, it's been hard finding a good medical
employees, the whole 9 yards. So, what's that? Trying to get in the right lane.
You've got to pay attention to the road.
So yes, this is a carrier, like she said. This is a carrier.
So the title is
a medical carrier. So the title is a medical carrier. We do provide transportation of human blood, live human blood from American Red Cross that was donated to the hospital to those loved ones who need it the most at the moment. This is a start on us.
I hate to keep pausing it, y'all, but I'm trying to help anybody who might want to get into this medical game. From my research, that and organs are the highest paying medical carrier routes you could get, especially organs, because you could now with the organs you gonna if you get skeeved out by the thought of transporting a heart or something like that, then I get it, but that's where the real money is at, especially the organ transplant, because sometimes you got a person who's just had a heart attack and they might need to get one replaced. You know what I'm saying? So I've heard stories of people that needed an eyeball, they needed this, they needed a liver, they need, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where the real money's at in medical carrier work. You just gotta do your research though. Like, see the way they did it, I don't know if they went directly to, it looked like they went directly with America Cross. They didn't go like through like a third party. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Let's see if they even talk about how they got into it.
So basically it means that there's a rush order that we have to get to it as soon as possible to the hospital to get to those patients. And yeah, it's a really easy job if you like driving as well as making money. They pay you per mile. You get paid weekly. They give you insurance. You're insured and stuff like that. In a way, once you are on call.
So basically, you're covered while you're on call.
Yeah. So I think they have you insured for like about $1 million per call. Hey, look, the Powerball is $530.
All right. So guys,
that's great.
You got a little insight of the pay, the hours, and everything like that. So yeah, just don't go anywhere and enjoy the ride, y'all.
That is fire, bro. That's fire, y'all. Like, yo, that's probably one of the better contracts I've heard of. One, they insure you. A lot of them don't. You gotta have your own insurance. They not doing that. Yo, I always wonder where do y'all be finding these songs, yo? Anybody know that? Cause I be trying to figure out how people be finding these songs that they don't get the copyrights. Cause they be regular songs that's on the radio, but they'll have like the change beat or whatever, and you could play those. Where do they find these?
I could put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told cool, he a fool with the shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine and Vincenzo's. I like to call it a passion. I can be shit and relaxing. Peachy, we getting some traction. I'm at the videos packing.
She gotta have a Samsung, because I noticed she was from her phone. She gotta have a Samsung, because Samsung always make the oversaturation like that. My phone does the same thing.
I ain't doing no verse, quit asking.
Don't forget to hit the like. Anybody who just came in, don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'm watching some ride along stuff. Hopefully the algorithm is pushing it to the right people that want to see
y'all, so
this type of
my
content.
hair is a mess. Don't mind that, but we are here at our destination in Waxahachie, Texas. When we heard the name, we were like, Waxahoo?
Try to say that 3 times.
Waxa what? So this was completely new to us, and one thing that I can say is that doing this job has given us the opportunity to see many different parts of Texas that we probably wouldn't have done or wouldn't have seen on our own. And that's one thing that I like about it. So some of them, like this one, was only about 30 minutes away.
Okay.
But of course we had to stop. We had to stop to get the blood first, and then from the blood bank, I think it was about 20 something minutes. So it was a little over 30 minutes, I would say. Other jobs are like 2-hour drives, and that's 2 hours going, 2 hours coming back. So in total, really 4.
Now I wouldn't mind doing that, but you got to pay me at least like $150 to $200. At the bare minimum.
So I won't get into all of the like details in terms of payment and stuff, not in this video. But if you guys have more questions, you know, you can leave them down below and maybe we can do a separate video on it. But for right now, we're just showing you the route and basically how it goes. So we're currently walking into the hospital now. It's okay. We're currently walking into the hospital now. I don't usually, when I come with him on these rides, I don't usually go inside. So I'm going to see if they allow me to go inside with him. But,
This is his route. I guess.
We'll see.
But then why he don't just put her on? Like, yeah, put her on as an employee. Because that's what he could do. That's what he said earlier. He could put somebody on. That's nice. I never been to Dallas before. I ain't really. Yeah, that's nice.
And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too out there. Baby, you can give us something. Baby, I do it all the time. Baby,
I went to Texas in general. I was looking at Dallas, Houston, San Antonio. You know which one I want. I'm a low-key type of person, so I kind of more so want to go to San Antonio because I feel like everybody lives in Dallas and Houston.
Wouldn't want to leave, you know I wouldn't want to bleed, even my heart, my body.
All right, so it wasn't. That
hey
wasn't
everyone,
that
it's
long.
Joe, the 50-something Dasher, and you're watching another installment of my DoorDash daily recap video.
Okay.
Every offer, every delivery, every adventure. Let's break it all down right now.
Let's go, Joe.
Okay, this is the DoorDash daily recap video for Thursday, May 2nd, 2024. And you read the title of the video right. Shocking, isn't it? Catering order. I'm still in shock, actually. Not to the point right now where I'm requiring medical attention, but like pretty close to it here. So, but anyway, we'll get to that here. Let's go over the other orders first. Start time for this morning's dash, 6:37. Got an order almost right away. Kind of limited on time here, so I'll just kind of breeze through these. But 1450, 3-item Meyer. A little bit of a distance on this, but I went ahead and took it. Hey, it's always good to get off to a 2-figure salary with your first order. So I went ahead and took this. Here's the shopping list, and the interesting thing about this, only 3 items, but I'm hitting this is a large, you know, super center, and 3 items hitting 3 of the 4 corners of the store. So you got the first item there, that's, you know, HBC, that's 1 corner of the store, and then those other 2 items are the 2 corners of the grocery side. So all this customer was missing here was this, they just needed to add 1 item from electronics, and then I do a complete circle around the whole entire perimeter of the store, which would have been kind of cool. Shop that with all my walking in 4 minutes 15 seconds. And so the pay on that, pretty standard drop off, $10 from DoorDash, $4.50.
I didn't even know Maya's had that type of setup. Like I didn't know that they were like a super center like Walmart.
Yep. I get a decline next. This $8.75 for 15 miles going clear out west of Galloway. So that was a decline. Okay, I get just 7 minutes later I get something much better. Now this is like the opposite. The other one was like $8.75, 15 miles single digit pay, double digit mile. Then I get 7 minutes later the opposite: double digit pay, single digit miles, 1250, less than 8 miles. So I go ahead and take this. On this order here, this is only the second time in my dashing career that this has ever happened to me, but the customer, and they called me at a bad time where I was inside Jolly Pirate trying to communicate with the staff, and the phone rings and it's the customer wanting me to buy a pack of cigarettes. And like I said, it's just happened to me one time before. The previous time was on a Dollar General order, and the customer was asking me through text. This was a phone call. And I politely said, I'm sorry, I can't do that. It's against DoorDash policy. And she asked again, and she said, I'll pay you all through the cash, whatever it's called, the cash something app. I don't use it. I don't know what it's called. But I'll send you $30 through that to buy me a pack of cigarettes. And again, I said, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Right now, I can't afford to lose this job. So, and then
he's right. You can't do that. The reason why you can't do that, because it's obvious. That's an item that you got to be a certain age. People got to get carded, and you don't know if you're delivering to somebody that's underage. So that I get why he could say no. However, if you go the extra mile and say, hey, if I do this for you, I need to see your ID when I get there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to do it, but I'm just saying, like, there's ways of precautions and things that you could do. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I've had situations where I've had people ask me that, and what I've done was I told them I couldn't. Then when I got there, I said I could do it. You understand what I'm saying? Because at that point, the order was complete. I paused the app. Now I could say, hey, I could do it because I'm not communicating through the app, and I'm doing this outside on my own. You know what I'm saying? And I let them know, like, hey, going forward, if you need somebody to do this, here's my number. Hit me up. I don't have a problem. And that's how you could build your own clientele and get to a point where you could start doing deliveries for people outside of these apps. Now, I haven't really been talking about that too much, but that's something that I've been working on a lot lately. And that's something that I wanted to discuss later on. But yeah, we're gonna get into that. When I
said that, when I was in fear of like losing my job, then she just, okay, I understand, and just stopped it. And on something like that, I don't know how DoorDash would find out or anything, but I'm not taking any chances.
Well, DoorDash could find out because she sent you a message. Well, she called you in the app. She didn't send you a message. So I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them to be listening to your calls. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I wouldn't put it past them for monitoring your call. In fact, I think now when somebody calls you, it does tell you that. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I think the last time I listened, it did say that the call was being monitored by DoorDash. Yeah. So you did the right thing.
I'm not doing something like that. So I'm sorry. And there was no issue with the drop off. I figure I was kind of concerned. I think it was a hand to customer. So I was kind of concerned, would there be some kind of something said or issue at all at the drop off, but there wasn't. And there you see $3 from DoorDash, $9.50 tip. So
okay, so he was platinum at this time.
That's not to say that in the next couple days that customer could give me a 1 star. It wouldn't surprise me. And then I had next was a a
Hold on.
low
Let me-
pain,
let me move myself,
$4.50, Tim
notice
Hortons.
he's-
Only 2 miles, so why not? I went ahead and took
He got
this.
all his screenshots
This
on
was
that
going
side.
to my doctor's office, which I thought was already closed. They're closing the practice down. So I saw the address. I was like, "Is this my doctor's office?" When I thought they were closed. Now I go up the stairs and sure enough, no, they're not closed yet. So I don't know. Maybe next week or the week after. I don't know. Next, I get a $6 8-mile Chick-fil-A. The mileage isn't good on this, but I took this because it's all in zone, and I've kind of talked about this when all of the extra mileage is because all of this is taking place on the other side of my zone. And I don't have so much of a problem with orders like this. That's why I took it, even though it's an upside down order. It's still an all in zone order. And when only probably 50 to 60% of all of the offers that I ever get take place in zone, that's another reason why I'll go ahead.
Now I get orders like this as well, and I get a lot of people commenting saying, "Yo, why you took that? That order is trash. This, that, and the third." But this is an order. If you look at the blue circle, right? Let's look at this. Let's assess this order. Let's look at the blue dot. That's where he is. That long line going traveling all the way back up. That's where he needs to go, right? So based on how long that line is, I would say a big portion of those miles, probably about 4. I want to say at least 3.5 to 4 of those miles is going to be him traveling back. Now, when I get orders like this, a lot of times I don't mind taking them either, because my thing is, this could be a situation where I'm trying to go back to there anyway. I might be already going back to that Chick-fil-A or in that vicinity. You see what I'm saying? Or when I go back and pick that order up, in essence, that order really is only like 2.5 to 3 miles away. So then at that point, it is a positive order, and the drop-off point might be so close where there's a bunch of other restaurants. So a lot of times when you take an upside down order, you can make it work. It just really depends on what you're doing, like where you're going, where's the drop-off point is the most important part. Now, if that drop-off point is where there's no restaurants and he's got to drive all the way back to the Chick-fil-A area to get an order, then maybe it might not be that great. But then again, it depends on how close that Chick-fil-A area really is. But from my guess, from looking at the lines, that Chick-fil-A to the customer is about 3.5 miles. Probably like 3.5 or 2.5-ish, something like that.
Ahead and take orders like this. Pay screen on that, $3.50 and $2.50 tip. So, and that took me 22 minutes start to finish. So not
terrible,
good, but it wasn't by any means the end of the world. Crumble Cookie up next. I haven't had them for a while. $8.75, 8 miles, delivering just outside a zone. So it's practically in zone. It's delivering over near my W2. So went ahead and grabbed this. It went to the school. Really no problems, issues, anything with this order. Here's the pay, $5.75, $3 tip.
Okay.
For $8.75 total. Then I made the decision. This is about the time I try to come home for a break. I'm on my way home and I get this 1025 14-mile Meyer. It's only 5 items, but going out to Obet's, and I didn't feel good about this one. I just went ahead and declined this one because I was almost to home. And I'd already been outside a zone a couple times already, and this one just didn't feel good to me. Nope. And so I'm just going to go ahead and go home. And I put my dash on a pause while I got something to eat, and then, you know, unpause the dash. And I can't believe I took this one, but oh, I'm sorry. No, my pause wasn't until after this order here. Okay, so I declined the Meyer, and then immediately got this 425 McDonald's, 5 miles. Again, another upside down order that I took, but this is all in zone, number one. And number two, when I saw the customer is practically on top of the McDonald's. So because of those two things, I went ahead and took it. Okay. Sue me. So just, you know, just go ahead and take me if you're watching this and don't like that all
right. So this is another order talking about exactly what I was talking about. Now, some people will look at this order and say, why did he take that? That's kind of stupid. But it depends on his market, right? Like everybody's market is different. So for his market, this might be a halfway decent order because it's so close, right? Like he said, the restaurant is practically on top of, you know, where the customer lives. So in this case, this might be the best solution is to go ahead and just knock this out. If it's a McDonald's that's fast. If it's a McDonald's that's known to be slow, I wouldn't take it. But if it's one that's fast, I know I could pick it up real quick, I take it. Also, I would check to see if this is a house. Now, this appears to be one, but we don't know. He would have had to hit the house to see. Like if you hit the house icon, for those that are new to DoorDash, it'll bring up the address, and then you could kind of look at it to see where it's going. Now, in this case, or if you're real familiar with your area, you could just zoom in. That's what I do. I know my area pretty well, so I could just zoom in and tell if it's an apartment or not. If this is an apartment, I'm definitely not taking this. But if this is a house, I'm taking it. You know, I'm hoping that it's not a meet at the door. I'm hoping this is a leave at the door, so I can just knock it out as fast as possible. And it depends on the time. Like if you look at the time, I think this was breakfast. So breakfast time, you can't. You know, in certain markets, you can't really be as picky. Again, it just depends on your zone. Like everybody's market is different.
Took this order. Just go ahead and take me to a small claims court and sue me for the $4.25. But I took it. And so, pick this order up. Look at where this is going and the customer name. And this is going to the customer that I delivered to yesterday, the TJ's with the 0 tip. Oh my gosh. And now we got to go back to FedEx. We got to listen to that annoying message that I talked about in yesterday's video. So now I figured surely the customer tipped on this because I highly doubt this is going to be $4.25 with a 0 tip.
No, that's mostly base
so
pay,
they probably, you know, it's probably a customer that doesn't always tip, but this time they did. That's what I was thinking. Drop that order off. Guess again.
Yep.
$4.25 all from DoorDash. I couldn't believe it.
I knew that one.
Yeah, that so
I get those kind of orders all the time. Especially if it's a person who doesn't tip already. You already know that wasn't about to be a tip, bro. Nope. Not at all.
Yeah, that must have started out at $2, got passed around a couple times. I don't know, but
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's I rarely ever see something like that. So crazy. Pretty unbelievable. Okay, then I come home and take my break and everything, only for about 15
what's up,
minutes,
bro?
something like that.
What's
okay,
going
so
on?
10:32. This is the order I started to say a minute ago. I couldn't believe I took this, but $4.20 for shopping 4 items from Dollar General, but I took it. I guess just to get back in the car and just get out
sometimes
there.
That's
And
how
I
it is,
I can knock this out.
I'm embarrassed for you, man. I've taken these kind of orders just to like, sometimes you just want to just do something. You tired of sitting for a while. You just like, all right, let me just take something, bro. I gotta stay busy type of deal. But yeah, especially Dollar General. I'm not shopping 4 items for Dollar General. Not for 420. No way. Nah, I'm sorry, bro. Even if I want to get out the car that badly, I have taken orders that are bad, but damn, 420 for Dollar Jeezy. Y'all already know Dollar General, them orders are atrocious. Like the store layout is bad. They got stuff all in the aisles. Probably 2 out of the 4 items might not even be there unless it's junk food. Like the only time I like to do Dollar General orders is when it's people just getting junk, because it's all in one place and it's usually always there. You know what I mean?
Out in 15-20 minutes before the
right.
before the lunch
You
orders
right,
start. I guess that's what I was thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, that's very
Or
bad.
maybe I was just maybe I was just
I'd
flat
rather
out
sit.
being stupid. You know, I'll admit it. Hey,
we all do
I get to
stupid
Dollar
things
General.
sometimes, bro. I've done it.
Here's the shopping list in time. No, that's the wrong screenshot.
How you been, my boy?
Wait a minute here.
Ain't see you in a minute, man. It's good to see you back out and about, man.
Okay. I'm getting a couple orders confused here. I apologize. Okay, so I get to the Dollar General and I have a change of heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I shouldn't have took this order.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I almost never do this.
Come on, tell
I'm
me you
not
did
this
it.
type
Please
of
tell me you
driver
did
that
it.
does this, but I did it. I'm
Come on.
sorry on this
Come on.
particular order.
What you do?
I'm like, I told myself, especially if this is a hand to customer,
Uh-huh.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and unassign this.
Yes.
And I checked, it was hand to customer.
Yes.
I didn't even go into the store and attempt to shop this. I
Yes,
just
sir.
dropped it.
Yes.
So I know it sounds bad, but
Nah, it ain't
other
bad.
people do
You
it.
did what's best for
it is
business,
what it
buddy.
is. But I was at 100%, so I figure I'll still be at 90.
Yeah, you did exactly what you were supposed to do. You did what was good for you. Congratulations.
9, no harm done really to my completion. I'm still safe.
Yeah, Dollar General layout is trash.
I'll drop it. And I'll just sit there for the next order. Well, I get a...
Hey, yeah, I understand, bro. I understand. Hey, my number is in the if you go to my page, you can find my number. Shoot me a text, man. I actually wanted to talk to you about some stuff anyway. Because I'm trying to collab with some different people. So when you get a chance, hit me up, bro.
Next screenshot.
Yeah, he
just a couple
definitely did
minutes
make a great
later,
business
I get
decision.
for that
Absolutely.
same Dollar General, this is
no.
paying a couple dollars more. So
Oh, no.
$6.75, 4 miles, 4 items. Okay,
Did
I
you
go
do it?
ahead and take this one. Customers tipping $1 or $2 more on this one. I get in there. Here's the list and time. And I shop this in 3 minutes, 46 seconds. I get up to the register and my red card is declined. So what happened on this was, okay, the allergy tablets, it's a 30 count and I found them. I went to scan them. It said wrong item. It said what I scanned was all day tablets, and what the customer requested was not all day, apparently.
Yeah, I feel like
well,
they
this
baited
right
him on
here,
that
what
one.
I picked out was the only 30 count allergy tablets, Dollar General brand. That was the only one on the shelf. So I went ahead and if it's not the right thing, it has to be, very similar, I would imagine. So I went ahead and hit the button. I have the correct item and I took the picture and to kind of like forcing a substitution. Well, this must have cost $2 or $3 or $5 more or whatever than the other item.
Yep,
and that's
and they'll
why the
decline
red
it for
card
that.
got declined. And I
learned that the hard way.
associate asked, if I could show them what was actually requested, and I could not go back in the app to pull up the original list.
DoorDash, I need to fix that, because once somebody gets to checkout, other apps allow you to go back. Uber lets you go back. Instacart lets you go back. DoorDash is the only app that you cannot go back. You actually have to reach out to a DoorDash customer support agent and have them go back for you, which is very, very annoying. Like, I'm gonna be honest, at this point, my boy, you might as well just let this order go.
And I guess I could have shown this screenshot, but I don't know how
you.
much it could have told from that. And I didn't know what to do. There was now a line of customers formed behind me waiting to check out, only the one cashier. Was I supposed to call DoorDash or, I didn't know what to do. And I was getting kind of frustrated. And I went ahead and dropped this one too.
Yep.
It's just a $6 order. And I just, at this particular, I just dropped one order. And now I have problems with this one, and I just wasn't in the mood to mess around, I guess. So I dropped this one too, 98%. But
all right, so there's two other solutions he could have had besides just dropping it. He could have contacted DoorDash through the app. He could actually do it without contacting them. You could go in the DoorDash app and just say that you having an issue with the card, and you actually could get a worry-free unassigned for doing that. If you put that, a lot of people don't know that, but DoorDash be hiding the worry-free unassigned. So if you're worrying about your cancellation rate, or completion rate, I'm talking about Uber, my fault, completion rate, you could get there's a lot of leeway. Just like if you on DoorDash, if you cancel an order after 10 minutes of waiting, so you got to be on the time and look at the time. Now it has to be 10 minutes from the time that you're supposed to pick up. So if you got there 5 minutes early, you can't do it, 5 minutes early. You got to do it from the time they told you the pickup was. So if the pickup time is 2 p.m., if you get there at 2 p.m., you wait till 2:10, you could go in there and you'll see the little thing that'll say worry-free unassigned. That's just a little information. I don't know if everybody know that. Most of the seasoned DoorDash drivers know that, but if anybody who's new that might be watching, that could help you out. But in this situation, he could have done that and got the worry-free unassigned. Or the other option would be to pay for it. Now, DoorDash I've heard bad stories about DoorDash not paying people back. I never had no situation with DoorDash or UberEats. I usually get the money back right away. When I paid for something with DoorDash, actually you get it back faster. Uber is 24 hours. DoorDash will pay you immediately, like as soon as you make the payment, especially if you have the Crimson card, or like when I had Dasher Direct at the time when I last did that, you'll get the money right away. You'll see it pop up like on your screen because I get the notifications.
As it turned out, it was the best two drops that I've ever dropped before.
Each one teach one, man.
Next order,
in this together. Wait a minute. God is good all the time. Won't he do it? If he didn't waste the time doing that shop and pay order, he wouldn't have probably even been in line to get this one next.
So at 10:54, just minutes later, am I looking at this correctly? This screen correct? Let's see, $25.50 with a hidden tip, and then there's this white box in the middle there, catering bag required.
Yep.
A catering order? Really?
Yes, sir.
I thought they were gone. Shock of all shocks. First catering order that I've received under the Dasher Rewards programs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and take it. That's a good order. With one issue though on this, I get to the Chipotle and they hadn't even like so much as seen the order yet.
Okay.
And I was, oh man. And and not only that, but then the next thing they told me was that they weren't staffed today to even handle a catering order.
Come on.
So I'm like, man.
Come on.
Now what's going to happen now? Okay, so over the next several minutes, so they're going back and forth trying to figure everything out. They got to figure out if they can even do the order, and the manager's on the phone, and the other people are on their phones as well, trying to contact different people and this and that. And it's like this mad scramble around to try to, okay, what do we do here? And there's like 7 or 8 of them, like scrambling around trying to sort this out.
Wait. 7 or 8 of them, but they told you they didn't have enough people to do it? What in the world? Come on, they just didn't feel like making that order. That's what that was.
Sometimes they try to ask me what's on the order. I can't tell because they ordered it off the Chipotle website, so I can't see what the customer ordered on my end. And so, long story short, they end up going ahead and making the order.
Yes.
They got the approval from whoever they contacted to go ahead and make the order. Then it took a couple.
They got the approval from management. Management was like, "You're not about to mess up this money for us. you not about to mess up this. It's how many? 7, 8 of y'all gonna make this order."
Minutes they had to figure out what was even on the order, because even they couldn't see everything at first, and so they're making the order.
That's enough.
And then
that's more than enough people. I've seen catering orders get made with 2
give
people.
them a heads up what was going on and everything.
For real.
And then I also I'd waited about close to 15 minutes at this point. I went up and asked them. I said, "Hey, about how much longer on this?" And they said 15 minutes, 20 tops, and we'll have it done. So I messaged the customer that. Okay. I also, now this was maybe kind of a mistake because it partially screwed me over just a little bit, and I'll get to this, but I backed out to the home page screen and got in a chat with DoorDash support because I'm just standing there waiting. I figured I'd give them a heads up as well and explain the situation. And the agent notated the account and said that if I wanted to, I could drop it. And I said, no, I'll stay on the order.
Already been here.
And they said, okay, thanks. And, we got you covered, basically. So I get back.
Hey, if you're a new driver, don't fall for that when they tell you could drop it. Because here's what's going to happen. You going to drop that order. They're not going to give you pay because the fact that you was there, the store wasn't closed, somebody else didn't pick up the order. Those are the only 2 times. If the store is closed or somebody else picked up the order, and even sometimes with somebody else picking up the order, they give you a hard time. So never fall for that. The reason why they telling you that is because they like, go ahead, you could get rid of it. That way they don't got to pay you nothing. You would have wasted all your time there. And then that order would have got sent to the next driver. It would have got a boost. So on top of the fact that it's a catering order with Plus, it would have gone up a little bit because now the order got pushed on to the next person. They're almost done. Nah, bro. That's like playing on the slot machines and warming that joint up for the next person to get the jackpot. Absolutely not.
Back into the the dash. Basically. Now, on something like this, on a catering order, I know that it's pretty safe to say this is going to pay $30 at least, probably, and maybe closer to that $40 range. I was perfectly fine on orders like this. I'm fine with waiting like half hour, 45 minutes. I even would have waited an hour on this one because
if you wait an hour, that's still $25 for the hour. Even if the plus goes up to 75 cents, right? You still made $25 for the hour, because if you look at that map, you see that the person is like damn near on top of the Chipotle. So how long is it going to really take you to drop that off?
Even if this took me like, and the customer is close to the Chipotle, so even all, start to finish, from the receiving the offer to dropping it off, even if this took me 90 minutes, okay, if I made like $40 in 90 minutes, that'd still be fine by me. So that's why I decided to wait. Okay. Their time estimate that they gave me was pretty much right on, right about that 15-minute mark. They had everything done. That was 15 minutes after I checked with them a second time.
Right.
Okay. Next, I took first, before I get to the next screenshot. The issue that I ran into, because I backed out of the dash to contact support. When I when I got back into it and was trying to close out the order after I picked it up, it was asking for a picture of my catering bag again. I already submitted it. It was asking for it again, and I didn't have a good signal now all of a sudden. So I'm trying to take a second picture of the catering bag, and I can't. And that's... Man, I'd already been waiting at this Chipotle for like a half hour, and now I gotta screw around with this now. So I get in my car, I have to drive to Walmart to get a better signal. It's just across the parking lot, and then I'm able to... But as soon as I got over to Walmart, I didn't have to take that picture again. Everything came back the way it was, and I was able to close out the order and go. But anyway, here is my stopwatch. This is 32 minutes, 42 seconds is how long that. Now I took this screenshot as I was pulling away from Chipotle. Okay. So I waited 32 minutes on this order. And like I said, because of the pay on it, I was fine with that. Go to deliver the order. The customer that I spoke to in the chat was cool with me about everything. When I got there, it was a medical office. When I got there, all the staff there was all cool and understanding, so everything perfectly fine with the drop off. I go to close that order to check out what the pay was, and hold on to your seats here, folks. Here it is.
Let's go.
$62.72.
Let's go.
Crazy.
Totally worth the wait.
$8 from DoorDash, $54.72 tip.
Yes, sir.
Hey, catering is back. Hopefully it's back. Hopefully here to stay.
Because this was months ago, so hopefully.
Maybe my acceptance rate was too low, and I need to keep it up to continue to get stuff like this. I don't know.
Yeah, but honestly, I've heard a lot of drivers in certain markets say they got to stay between like 74 and like 80 to really get catering orders. Some say like 74 to like 79. So yeah, some places you do have to do that because you're competing, because a lot of drivers are starting to do it. That's the only thing about the tier system is if everybody's doing it, then, then what?
Thrilled with this order. Now you notice I closed this out, the delivery and everything, at $11.50.
$4. I don't even usually take those at all.
So the offer came in at $10.54.
Only way I really take a $4 order, bro, to be honest, is usually like if I'm trying to build my acceptance rate up and I'm like taking pretty much everything, like in those past videos, or I'll take a $4 order if I know it's a restaurant that's real close and it's under 2 miles. In fact, for me to take a $4 order, I need it to be like 0.8, 0.9, like stuff like that. I don't even waste my time. Like my threshold is usually $7. I try to stick with $7 unless it's breakfast, because breakfast in my area is slow. So, and for breakfast, I'll do $6. But yeah, I don't really mess with $4 orders.
So this took just start to finish, from
Yeah, that was
receiving
definitely
the
worth the
order to
wait,
when I
Stacks.
dropped it off,
For
even
real.
with that 32-minute wait, I still had everything done start to finish in 56 minutes.
There you go.
Boom.
$62
Less than an
an
hour,
hour.
made $62.
Let's go.
So outstanding.
Let's go.
And you see here that I paused it. When I was waiting inside Chipotle, I was like, you know, no matter what this is, $30, $40, however much this is paying, this is going to be my last order. And yeah, this is too much excitement between this order and the last two Dollar General.
Yeah.
That's 3 orders in a row with trouble / excitement. And that's too much for me for one day. So this is the last order. I was able to log off for the day before noon.
Nice.
And here's the
Nice.
dash summary. It was a 5 hour and 13-minute dash. Active 3 hours 13 minutes, so exactly 2 hours of downtime. Only had to do the 7 deliveries to make $113.
Nice.
Outstanding. Can't complain with today, even though I had the 2 give backs. But hey, just thrilled that led to an awesome catering order. Only drove 74 miles today to get the 113.
Okay.
Now at 3,007 deliveries. My acceptance rate started the dash at 62%. Finish was 65%. And that is it for today's
Wait.
dash.
Hold up. How he was getting platinum orders then? His zone don't require 70%. I mean, this was 9 months ago, so this was definitely before they switched the tier system to what it is now. Unless he was one of those people that got it early off, because like now they got it. The tier system is different. Like you gotta have you gotta have a certain completion rate and all this other stuff. Like they're not going off an acceptance rate anymore. So, oh, let me go ahead and subscribe. I like this kind of content because I like that he talks. So like when I'm working and I just want to hear how somebody else's day is going, this is good, man. I could just play this.
Thanks so much for watching, and as always, be safe out there driving, and we'll live to do this another day. See you next time.
All right.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Check out my other videos. A lot of good stuff, a lot of information for all things DoorDash.
So y'all go check him out, y'all. Hold on. Y'all go check him out. 50-something Dasher. Go check him out, y'all. Let's see. I got a whole bunch of these. These are all for the stream. I'm supposed to watch
My
these
goodness, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a while that I haven't posted any videos. Well, it's kind of a good thing because I've been busy trying ride shares like Lyft, and I also tried DoorDash, and I've been doing those things for a while, so I have videos that I'm putting together that I'm also going to
a dope setup
on my channel. So that's the reason
It's
why
a dope setup
I've been
for
absent,
rideshare.
because I want my channel to be more dynamic. So I'm going to try Amazon Flex just to see, you know, what this hype is about. Oh, Amazon Flex is better than...
Oh, hold on. You know how we do. We got a like right off the rip. We got to get you a like right off the rip. 25,000 views. Okay, driving with Joe.
Working with that
Let's get
DSP
it.
and whatnot. I want to see that for myself, so I'm gonna try it out today. So that is what this video is gonna be about, and it's my first day for Amazon Flex. In short, Amazon Flex is where Amazon employ someone like me or anybody who wants to deliver Amazon packages. You are using your own vehicle to deliver Amazon packages, and of course gas is gonna be on you. You can set your schedule to whatever time you want to work, and you hit the road. So let's see what this is about. All right, so the first thing we have to do is head straight to the delivery station to pick up our package. That's pretty much where we need to go, where that car is heading.
Right off the rip, I'm gonna just say, y'all, I love the different camera angles. Like he's smart. he followed like the YouTube blueprint to like keep engagement up. The different camera angles toggling between the two. Then he got a third angle behind his shoulder. I don't know if he got a like somebody back there or if he got like a stand, but whatever. Or he's using his what you call it, dash cam, whatever. That is a nice touch.
Let's
a nice
go
touch.
see what's going on inside the station here. So this is the same place where the trucks and delivery vehicles would enter. So pretty much it's the same thing. I have to select that I arrive, and then it's gonna say, you know, let me hide that, but it's gonna say I need to take a photo of myself. So it's pretty much the same thing like when we are doing our regular deliveries and so on. I actually thought that Amazon would have wanted us to scan our vehicle's VIN number like when we are delivering for our DSP. I don't know why I think that, but that would be really crazy if Amazon required us to.
So he worked for the DSP at one point. Okay. I'm glad that they switched that because I remember when Amazon Flex first came about, they weren't letting you be DSP, work for the DSP and do Flex at the same time. You had to choose. You had to pick a side. But I don't know unless he doesn't do it anymore because he said he does Lyft and stuff too. So let's see.
Do that. Anyways, this is what it's saying that, you know, pick up a route for 4 hours. So it says to scan for route here, but I'm not going to scan as yet because it's not ready. So I just have to wait. And that is the area where our packages are, and we can see when our route is ready by just looking at the board that is on the cart. All right, so as you can see right here is that we have 094, and 094 is pretty much the first stop. So I'm just gonna go to my itinerary, and then I just look at what my next stop is. So my next stop is 095, so it's counting up, right? So I'm just using my experience from working with my DSP to try to understand Amazon system. So it's not going to be very hard for me. Pretty much it's going to be the same thing. And then if I look at the...
Yeah, I had to get on the waiting list again too, because being that I relocated, they didn't let me switch my stuff over. I had to have been like, with Flex, you got to be a certain tier system. Like you got to be somebody who basically does a lot of Flex for them to let you switch it over, which I think is kind of stupid. So I pretty much had to start all over again. Like they had to do a whole new background check and let me know when something comes available in the new zone. So it's pretty stupid.
Third package, then I will see where it is going in ascending order.
Ooh, my boy.
So what I'll be doing now is I'm just gonna put all my packages in order on the front seat right here. So I'm just gonna put my equipment bag around the back, and then I'm just gonna organize all the packages, you know, in ascending order on the front seat. All right, so I'm heading out now to scan each of these packages. So I have to scan each box.
My guys, this is a full-on ride along, y'all. He got the GoPro, so he's showing you out the car. He got the camera for in the car. He got the different angles. Come on, y'all gotta go over there and show my boy some support, man. Go subscribe to Drive with Joe, man. Come on, son. He putting a lot of effort into this. This is crazy.
It is not in order, right? So I'm just putting the number so I know that, okay, if I see that this
lying,
is
bro.
the driver aid
That's
number that
not
I
the
need,
word for it.
then I know I have to come around
It's like
here.
a full-time job, bro. For real, for real.
So this is pretty
That's
much
why I had
my
to slow
first
down
1,
putting
2,
out
3,
videos.
4, 5, 6. My first 6 stops, and all I did was just organize them right here, right in order. Around the back, as you see here, I just put all the boxes in order as well, or just put them where I can see the driver aid number, because the most important thing for me is to see the driver aid number, because once I see that driver aid number, then I can know that, okay, this is the package that I'm working with, or this is going to be my next stop according to the map.
All right, so see, because he used to work as a DSP, what he's talking about is going to sound like gibberish to most people that's just becoming a Amazon Flex driver. So you could do it that way, but I would say the easiest way to do it, like from the video I watched earlier, to how she used the marker, just use a marker and write stop 1, 2, 3. You don't even have to put stop. You can just put the numbers on the box, and that'll let you know like where you're going. Because the way he's doing it, he used to work or does work for a DSP. I don't know if he still does. So it's a lot different. He understands the game a lot better than just the average Flex driver.
Concern me the most if I'm gonna do Amazon Flex for a while is definitely the driving distance. So from the station to my first stop it was like about 20 minutes or more, and 20 minutes is not short. So definitely that is something that I would take into consideration when I'm thinking about mileage on my car and the distance traveling and all of that. As it pertains to how far apart the stops are, I'm not sure on that as yet, but at the end of my delivery I will make certain to address that aspect of it so persons can be clear. And the thing with me is I'm very transparent. I'm not going to go around any corner and hide anything. Yeah, that's just it. But
gotta hide the dresses,
the driving is pretty long. So I'm pretty much approaching my first stop. My first stop is gonna be right over that house there. So it appears that my stops, they aren't going to be far apart, which is actually good, because I've heard persons saying they have stops where they have like 10-15 minutes apart and all of that. Bro, man, I couldn't deal with that. But in order for you to see all your route, just to have an idea of how far apart your stops are, what you can do is you can go to your itinerary, and then when you go to your itinerary, what you want to do is you go to today's itinerary, then you go to the map.
So Joe, you can't be doing this, my boy. You got everybody business all the way out there in the game, fam, and you got 25,000 views on this joint. That's quite a bit of people having eyes on this joint, man. You gotta be careful, my boy. Oh man. I'm gonna have to try to see if I can get in contact with my dude, man. Leave a comment or something like, yo, you gotta go into your because I mean the video's already posted, but he could still go into YouTube and add some blur, man. You could do that right from the PC, man.
So the map will give you an idea of where your stops are. So pretty much I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more stops. Well, 3 stops close by, then I have one there, one here, and then I'm scattered all the way over here.
Yeah, he definitely is on.
And then I have some more right here. So that pretty much tells me, give me an idea of how far apart my stops,
docks into a whole new level.
My stops are.
And docks the whole
it doesn't
first
seem pretty
7-8
technical,
drops.
but I'll just see how this is gonna work out for me at the end. Now look at here. So, my current part. So this is my first delivery, and this is what's going on. So we have dogs outside, but luckily they have a little area right there that says that
I don't care if they got an area. It's not getting put in that area.
Which I think is good, because I wouldn't pass those dogs, and it's more than one. The other one is somewhere sitting over there.
Hey bro, listen, I'm not afraid of dogs. I love dogs, but you're gonna have your big ass dog out there barking at me like that. I don't know what's about to go down. Listen, you got a box. I'm gonna pull up as close to that box as I can while in my car, and I'm gonna try to toss that joint on top. I'm not even opening the box. I'm putting it on top, and I'm out. I'm not opening nothing, because I'm telling you right now, if your dogs try to attack me, I'm just gonna say this. It's me against a dog, bro. And if your dog try to attack me, bro, you ain't gonna have a dog. Let's just say that, because I'm making it home to my family.
But you won't see
straight
it.
like that.
But yeah,
it ain't no other.
So far, it's going all right.
Other way I could put that.
The only thing I would say is you just never know where you're heading, which route, which area. For me, I'm in the rural area, and of course, it's a lot of
man got
long
an air freshener
driveways
still in the
and
package. Yo, if more customers had that would be
all right.
fire.
So if we look at
Actually
these
like
blocks
Ooh.
that we have,
see,
these are some pretty bad blocks.
Oof,
like
blocks are
$90,
terrible.
4.5 hours. Nah, and that's gonna be a lot of driving as well.
Ooh.
So the thing is, you never know where they will send you. That's the thing that I really don't like. Morrisville Station, that's Garner.
Oof.
All bad orders. I think I'll pass on this.
Yeah, and if
I'll
he's
just
in the Durham area,
refresh
those aren't
until
really
I see
that
something
close.
better.
Them Garner ones and Morris.
So here we have like gravel roads. So you have all different types of road when you're delivering with Flex. As I said, you will never know where they're gonna send you. So wear and tear on your car is definitely something that you have to consider if this is something that you are going to do long term. Because I don't like these roads because, of course, it can really wear out your front end, your tires, suspension, everything like that. So just think about these things. All right, so
that's why I say you
on
gotta
my
have a
final
beater.
stop.
Gotta have a beater.
As you can see, it's pretty dark outside. It's not so late. It's 5:49, almost 6 o'clock. But of course, winter time, so it gets dark early. So last stop, and I started delivering a little bit after 4. So I took like almost, just say 2 hours, roughly, about 2 hours to complete 22 deliveries. In the initial stage, it was a 4-hour route, right? Which means they're giving me 4 hours to deliver it. But of course, if you finish early, I don't know if you can go home as you're finished delivering, but that's something that I'll find out after I do this last delivery. After delivering my last package, what happened is Amazon, they just show me my next block, and block is pretty much your next offer or your next route, whatever you want to call it, your next day that you're going to work. That is what they showed me. So pretty much they did not say start traveling back to the station. So that means you can just go straight home after you finish your flex route. Of course, unless you have packages that you're to return to the station, then you have to return those packages. But what happened is that Amazon actually give you like the next day, just in case the place where you pick up your package is closed. Amazon allows you to bring it the next day, right? But as soon as you're finished delivering, straight home, and that is exactly what I'm doing. So
now for me, like if I ever had to return a package to Amazon, I think the best thing to do at that point is to just take another block, even if it's not the greatest, because I'm big on like efficiency. So if I'm gonna take another block, at least I'll be making money to return that package the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Last thing, I think maybe the drive time is included in your 4 hours. In my 4 hours, I'm not sure, because it took me basically 30 minutes to get to my first stop, and then it's taking me 30 minutes to go home. So in total, that's 1 hour driving alone. That is so much miles. And then the less than 2 hours that I took to deliver.
That's the biggest part about flex I don't like. I don't like that you don't know where you're going. I don't like that the first drop off is usually like anywhere from 20 to like I've seen people say even 40 minutes, 50 minutes away. That's really annoying. I hate that about Amazon Flex. I like to know where I'm going. That's why I always say if you want to do package delivery, if VHO is in your area, I would go with VHO over Flex. Now I'm not saying that they're perfect and they don't have their issues too, because they do, but they're a lot better as far as being able to know where you're going. Like VHO, you know exactly what area you're going to be delivering in. Now, that's a game changer. So like when I used to do VHO, I would always pick the routes that was just in my city, like closest to me. So a lot of times when I would do VHO, I would be done. I would be 5 minutes from home, 10 minutes from home, you know what I'm saying? And it made it more efficient. Now, I did have to go drive to the location, the pickup location. Anybody who's in Atlanta, it's over by East Point. It's not too far from East Point. Over by Camp Creek. So I would go over there and pick up, which from my house at the time when I lived in that area was about a 20-minute drive, give or take, 15, 20 minutes to give or take with the traffic. So it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad. And then, like I said, then I was dropping off in my area. So the most I had to drive when I used to do VHO in my old zone, the most I ever had to drive was like a 15 minutes to get home. Most of the time, I was very, very close to home with the last drop off. In fact, too, what I also like about VHO is you could change the route. So VHO, I don't know if Amazon Flex allows you to do that. I've heard some people say you can, some people say you can't, but with VHO, you could actually change it, not just like do it yourself. Like you could actually click on that one, drag it up to where you want it to go, and then kind of press the directions. So you literally could change the direction. So a lot of times what I used to do on VHO was if I saw the route, the last drop off was far from my house and the first drop off was close to my house, then I would reroute the route and I would do it backwards. So then that way, when I was done, I was close to home. You know, that's just a little stuff you could do with VHO. That's why I like VHO better. It's just because of that VHO, the orders go quick because of the fact that you know where you're going. Drivers don't play on VHO. They be getting to it. Like them orders, them routes, they don't sit like they do on Amazon at all. They do not sit. But let me go. I'm gonna slide over to his channel. Let's see if he got any more. Okay, so he got some where he was working as a DSP. Okay. I definitely want to check one of those out. I just wanted to see if he had another more recent one doing flex. Because I wanted to see what his next situation was like doing flex. Let me see. Dang, he got some good stuff, man. He gave some great views too. Mastering, loading, and organizing Amazon deliveries. That's dope. Yeah, you know, a lot of people need help with that. So that's, yeah, you getting some good views, bro. What you need to know before you start delivering with Amazon. You getting some really good views on these videos. I was trying to see if he had another flex video. I guess I guess he was like, yeah, I'm not doing flex no more. That joint ain't worth it. Yeah, I don't even blame him. Hold on, let's see this. Let me check this one out. I made $500 in less than 15 hours driving Lyft. Let's go ahead and check that out.
I love my
That caught
natural
my
hair,
attention.
but not what hoodies were doing to it. So I made my own. Chase and Philly helps my business grow one hoodie at a time.
Get financial guidance from bankers in your community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
This Cheetos pizza thing, it changes everything. Hey, you guys try these? Pretty tasty. Hey, Donnie, don't you got someplace to be? Huh, sorry.
Cheetos Cheese Pizza Puffs. Proud to be the second best pizza thing.
So I literally made more than $400 in less than 15 hours. That's right. You heard what I said. I myself was like, no way. But come to think of it, I'm not all that shocked because of how I make use of the Lyft app.
See
and
what I
that
mean
is
with
what
the
I'll
different
be
camera
sharing
angles?
with you in this video.
Smart man.
So yes, I did actually made that amount. But before I show that to you, I just want to put this out there before all those trolls jump on my case. So not all areas will have the same opportunity. This is not a quick money, quick fix or anything, but you just have to be smart about it. And Lyft is not paying me to say anything. In fact, Lyft actually pays driver like, I think 60 to 80 cents thereabout, Lyft and Uber. So the base pay is very low, but very low. I'm just doing this to help those drivers to make more money. All right, so let me show you. So right there, we see, well, pretty much as you can see right here, I'm in a bonus area, right? And of course there's a $10 ride there. I'm not gonna accept it, right? But as you can see here, May 6th to May 12th, I made $531.50 in 14 hours and 25 minutes. So it's not a case where I'm gonna make this amount in 14 hours all the time, but if you carefully look at the app, you will be able to make, you know, close to this amount or even more. But the thing is, if you look right
sometimes I miss
here,
last year, man.
you can see where in just one day alone, which is May 12th, I made $159 in 2 hours and 22 minutes. But the thing is, I do Lyft and other things as a part-time job. So someone who is full-time might not see this amount because they would have to be on the road like maybe pretty much all day. Yes, they will get some portion of it, but in this short space of time, I don't think they will make that amount. So the first thing that I actually
you gotta
do
be strategic.
is I check the app to see when they have bonus hours.
That's it.
That's one of the most important thing. When you see bonus hours, you just want to capitalize on the bonus hours, right? And then you will have like an area where there's a surge. You will get like an additional bonus. So as you're seeing right here, it says like $3 there, and then this one is like $2.50, and those are just additional bonuses. This is not something that Lyft might do very regular, but when it happens, you just want to capitalize on it. So if we look at go back here, scroll up a little bit, you will see where it says $8 bonus hour, right? And the time is 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. and if you continue to scroll, you will see let's go to Monday. So Monday they have $8 again, 3 to 4, and then they have another $2 here, that's 5 to 6, and then they have some challenges there that you can do.
All right, let me explain some stuff to y'all, because if anybody is new, I don't know who may want to do rideshare. Just putting it out there, all right? If you've never done rideshare. So what he's talking about are challenges and bonuses, boosts, surge. You might hear all these things and it's like, what is he talking about? So surge is obvious. It's obvious. The price goes up when it's a busy time. Morning times are usually the busiest. I would say between 3 a.m. to roughly about 9 is usually the busiest times for rideshare. 3 a.m. is usually busy because between those times you either have people who get off at work at night, people who start work very early in the morning, and flights. A lot of people are trying to catch a flight early in the morning to beat traffic. So those are the best times to work. All right. Those are the times where you'll see some crazy surges, some ride bonuses, some challenges. Like he got these challenges, and you have to stack those things up. That's how you make the money that he made. You cannot make the money just going on the app and just working whatever time you want. You got to work the most important times. The afternoon starts usually jumping off by like 2. Usually like 2 o'clock to like 7 or 8 is like the biggest time. Like 7 to 8 it'll start to kind of slow down, but the biggest and best time is like 2 to 7. 2 to 7, 2 to 6, depending on your market, right? That's where you'll see a lot of bonuses as well. Now, the reason why those times are big, because the same thing is in the inverse. Everybody who went to work in the morning is now coming home. Everybody who took a flight in the morning, a lot of people catching their flight in the afternoon or the evening. So that's where you can catch a lot of those. I would say don't get an XL vehicle for rideshare. Don't do it. XL is not worth it. You're not going to get a lot of rides like that. If you already happen to have one, like with the third row, cool, go ahead and do it. But if I wouldn't say go purchase one for that, like I would not do that. But again, if you already have something, unless you wanted to buy like a cash car, if you got the money to just go ahead and buy something outright and not have a car note, then yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because XL could be pretty lucrative. Now, if you live in an area where you're like in the heart of a city and you're very close to an airport, then XL probably would be best. But I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of customers, a lot of passengers are gonna try to finesse. They need an XL, but they're gonna order a UberX. I've pulled up a lot of times thinking I'm just doing an X ride, and it's mad people with mad luggage. I'm like, bro, come on now. You try to get over. But yeah, so But the best way to make your money on rideshare is those key times. Late night could also be very lucrative too. In fact, when I used to do rideshare, because I didn't like traffic, I'm not a person that like traffic. I don't. Yeah, it's not me. I'll deal with it, but I'm not really. I don't really like it. I used to like to work the night shift. Now the night shift, you're gonna deal with a lot of people who drinking, going out to the club, stuff like that. If you don't want to be around that environment, then that ain't gonna be worth it for you. It's not. That's not gonna be it. But late night could be very good, especially Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday. The nights could be very good, especially during holiday times and things like that. You can make a lot of money doing rideshare, even in like the smallest town, smallest city. You can make a lot of money, but it's based off of those bonuses. It's not off the regular rides, like he said.
$5 challenge. I never get that, so I just leave that alone. Then they have a $7 bonus, 9 to 8, 9 to 10, and then they have $7 bonus, which is 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. and then another $7.
Oh, let me explain those bonuses too. Those bonuses are not just like only one time. Those bonuses are $7 per ride. Okay. So during 1 p.m. and 2 p.m., he will get $7 extra per ride. Okay. So the more you keep taking those rides, the more you're going to add up. So even if you're taking a $4 ride, that $4 ride turns to an $11 ride. You see where I'm going? So that's why he was able to make the money he made on top of doing the challenges where he was getting extra money for completing like 20 rides, 25 rides. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to do 20, 25 rides real quick in a major city because most people are going from A to B real quick. Boom, 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 boom. And when you got a ride challenge, don't take long rides. Do not take long rides when there's a ride challenge. Whenever there's a ride challenge, you want to cherry pick for the small rides that keep you right in the heart of the city.
Wow. And then another $7 bonus, 1 to 2 a.m. Right?
That's a fact, Stacks.
Yes,
that's the only time we work
thing
doing ride share.
I check the bonuses and I only
time.
work during those hours. So
we ain't on the
yes, I have
shit.
to make the sacrifice to go to my bed pretty early, like maybe 7 or 8 o'clock thereabout, maybe 9, and then I would wake up by 3 a.m. in the morning just to catch these bonuses. So it's really worth it when you have a bonus hour and then you can drive to the bonus hour. And then on top of that, sometimes you will have someone who's waiting for a long time, and then because Lyft want them to get up and running, they put an additional bonus there.
Yep.
So you might see hey, like a $17 bonus. So Lyft base pay is not in this as yet. This is all bonuses. And then when you get like that $10 bonus, and then you might do $15 for the ride, then that's like $25 already. Right. And then of course you want to keep your car very nice, the ride very comfortable.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Joseph.
No problem. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
You too.
5 stars on everything in here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir.
That's it.
That will increase your tip, because I never ask passengers for a tip, but I get some nice tip. Like even when I took a gentleman to the airport, and you can see let me see right here, it's right here. Lyft paid me $39.03, and then I got the bonus, which was $7.50, and then I got $19.38 for my tip. So you see the total that I made here was $65.91. And listen,
that's where your money is at. Them airport rides, people are appreciative, bro. Especially early in the morning, they are appreciative. I'm gonna keep it real. When I used to do ride share, I had plenty of people tip me very well. In app, I've gotten $20 tips in the app and then $20 in my hand. I've gotten $20 tips in the app and $50 cash in my hand. People are very appreciative of those airport runs, especially like business people. Cause I used to, sometimes you drive a lot of people that, you know, they got to get to a meeting, they got to get to somewhere, they run a company and they got to get to that place and they got to get there like that. So the fact that you out there and you could pick them up quickly, they already appreciative that you even pick them up so fast that you get them there quickly, bro. They're gonna show their appreciation. I'm telling you.
That was,
and a lot of that is corporate money. So when they tipping you, it ain't really coming out their pocket anyway. You feel me?
It's just for one trip, right? So you see what I'm saying? Of course, they always compliment that my car is, oh, your car smells so good. I have pretty much everything that they need. So as I said, you just want to make sure that your ride is as comfortable as possible.
Yes, sir.
You know, you're pretty much giving them that comfort where they can say, yes, that this ride is the best that I've ever seen.
Yes, sir.
Right? So when you do things like that, that will pretty much increase your tip. You don't have to.
You see that octopus tablet? That's another way to make easy money. Okay, you could get that through Lyft. I think Uber offers it too, but I think you could get it straight through Octopus as well. But that tablet is just entertainment for your passengers, and they will pay you like $100 a month just to put that tablet in, just to do what he just did. So that's extra money right there just to put that up. Another good way to make money on is banners. Like if you don't mind, if you have a vehicle that's just strictly for like, you know, doing your rides, you could get paid. I think it's like $300 a month just to like advertise. So when you see those people with them big banners on the top of their car or something decal on the side promoting a company, the reason why they're doing that is because they get paid to do that. All right. There's a lot of companies that will pay you to do that. And in fact, there was a point in time where Lyft and Uber used to pay you to put decal on your car. I don't think they still do that anymore. But when they first came out, because they was trying to get the word out, they paid you for that. So even when you like downtown, you see taxis with those big things on top. The reason why they do that is because they're getting paid to do that. That's advertisement, and they'll pay you like $300 to $400 a month. Some cases it's like $100. It depends on the company. I've heard and even seen companies that pay as high as like $800 to $900 a month just for you to put something on your car and drive around. So, you know, if you want to get into driving, that's a good thing. And then also a lot of those companies are third party. So you could do that even if you become a personalized driver. Now, the reason what I mean by a personalized driver or a private driver, that's the wave. If any of y'all know my man Jeff, Mike Drop Barbecue, he been talking about that for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to get your own clients. That's always the best. I was doing that when I used to do rideshare. I was doing that like crazy. I was getting my own clients. You know, they was paying cash. You could do Venmo. You could do Cash App. You know, you could do Zelle, whichever you feel comfortable with. You could even do you could even create a website. There's a lot of websites that you could create that's really cheap. I think there's one my wife uses called a QC. I think that's how you say it. When I finish this, I'm gonna put the link into it. When I finish the live stream, I'll put the link in for you, anybody that's interested. But it's like a site for like people who do in the beauty industry, but you could be in any industry, and it's a site that you could actually take payment. It only costs like $14 a month, and that's a tax write-off. And you could take debit payments. You can have people do deposits. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So that's another good way to do it too, because then you could have your day structured and schedule your rides. So people who go on there, they could book their ride, and then they send you emails letting you know, all right, somebody just booked an appointment, a ride at this time, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? You could put all your pricing information. You could put where you go, how many miles you're willing to drive, what areas you're willing to drive, how much. You could put everything you want to put as far as your pricing and everything goes. So I think that's a really good website to get started with if you want to really like do your own thing. A lot of people won't feel any type of way about doing that because the website is mobile friendly. You could go on that website straight through your phone. You can make the payment straight through your phone. So it's nothing really different from like just getting an Uber or a Lyft, because all they would have to do is bookmark the website, go to your site and book you for a ride. You know what I'm saying? And then that way you'll know exactly what you got going on, what's next. You know what I'm saying? And keep your day going. It's definitely rideshare is a very good business to get into to try to transition to another business because people always need to go somewhere. And you can find a lot of people, like if they love your ride, like he said, it smells so good in here, it's so clean, this, that, and the third. People gonna like that. And they're gonna like the service you give them. So when you say, hey, here's my business card, or you could even have your information on the back. Like my guy Jeff, he got his stuff on the back. All his information, his Venmo, his PayPal, all that stuff. He even tells people to tip there because that way he knows that he can get the full amount there. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't tell them that, but he has it in writing, letting them know that they don't get the tips like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just tips and tricks, man. Go over to Jeff too, man. Mike Drop Barbecue. He got a lot of information. He's very, very brilliant dude, man. Brilliant mind. He's a former accountant, full-time self-employed man now, full-time business owner. You know, went from just doing Lyft and Uber to then starting his own, pretty much his own rideshare in a sense. Got him a nice little black truck now, you know, the nice big SUV, giving those comfort rides, making that real money. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to really, really learn like how to elevate your game and get into this and transition from just doing Lyft and Uber and start making your own money, please go check out Mike Drop Barbecue. Jeff, tell him I sent you. He is phenomenal, bro. He got a bunch of live streams. He got a bunch of videos. He showed you how to really like do this thing, man. He got hour live streams, 2 hour, 3 hour live streams where he's like showing you what orders he's taking. He's like screen recording his phone and he's talking at the same time and he's like showing you which orders he takes them, why is he taking them. And my guy be making sometimes $1,400, $1,500 on just a weekend. You know what I'm saying? Not even overdoing it. And that's just on Lyft and Uber because he only drives on those platforms when there's some surge and there's some real money going on. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, he's doing even better because he's got so many private clients and he talks about really going and doing your own thing. So definitely check him out, man. If you're trying to get into that space, you know, because we all need to start making that transition. And that's something that I wanted to talk about a little bit later in this stream, probably after this video. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that.
So this is pretty much everything that, you know,
Hold on, let's read this. Welcome to my Uber and Lyft ride. My objective to provide with the best driver experience you could possibly get from an Uber or Lyft driver, your safety. Enjoy the atmosphere and the ride. Warm air / cool air, let me know. If you enjoy my service, please leave a review. My God. Yo, I'm going to leave this on the screen for a few seconds. Y'all go ahead and take a screenshot. This right here is genius. If you are doing rideshare and you're not doing this, you're doing something wrong. That's why when they got out the car, 5 stars, will do. Yeah, because they see that. You telling them. Sometimes you got to give them that nudge. And honestly, I used to do this with food delivery too. I need to start going back. I used to put cards on the people's stuff. Like I would staple it. I used to have my stapler and just staple it on the bag or tape it on the bag, or I will have a sticker. And I got a lot of good reviews that way. You know what I'm saying? Telling people to leave a review. So yeah, we're gonna get into some more stuff in a minute though. Let's
my
go.
Ride and all of that. So they have like mask here.
Let's go.
They have wipes if they need it. Hand sanitizer. They have this charging station. All of that. They always compliment me about it.
Yep.
If the sun is too hot, they have this little curtain here that they can draw. You know, of course, on both sides as well, so they can have a real nice ride.
That's a boss move. Take notes. That's a boss. I've watched many people setups in their cars. I've never seen nobody put that in their car, bro. That right there, that's a genius move. That's a genius
and then
move.
Of course the lights are underneath.
Nice.
Every great journey begins with a single step. And that first step forward is where dreams become
Another Clorox over here. So yes, so that's pretty much
protected by dash
what I
cam.
do to
Yep,
maximize my tip. So I never ask passengers for, hey, remember to tip me. Can
you ain't gotta ask for a tip, my brother. Just when they get in your car and they see all these options and all this comfort and all these things that you're giving them, yeah, they're gonna tip you.
Can you tip me like $2? Can you tip me like $10? Nah, I don't do that. I just make my ride as comfortable as possible. You know, I just play soothing music, and I make the passengers feel safe while they are riding with me. So that's also a plus. So once you can, not everyone is gonna tip. Remember that. Not everyone is gonna tip, but when someone is gonna tip you, they're gonna tip you really good. Especially when they realize that, hey, this person, you know, is making the ride as comfortable as possible. So I just want to make sure that I show my appreciation to that person. So that's what I really do to get to increase my tips. But as I said, the $531.50 in 14 hours, man, that is a good deal. Give me that. But yeah, that's really it was really good, you know. And then on average, I do make a certain amount. So if you can see here, it's mostly bonus hours that you're seeing, really bonus hours only. So if you see like bonus hours, you see $5 there, that's 7:49 a.m. Then you scroll down, you see tip right there. That passenger cancel, thank you very much, I don't worry about it. Then I have a $5 bonus there. Then I have a $4 bonus. That passenger cancel, $5 bonus, $4 bonus. So you see, I'm saying not everyone is tipping, but I'm pretty much getting those hours. Like Saturday, I made $144 in 4 hours, and all of that, right? Passenger tip $2 there, tip $8 there. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So that's really what I made in, you know, in 1 hour 47 minutes. That's $73, and so on and so forth. So even now you can see. So this is what I'm saying. I'm not gonna do. Let me just go online and see.
Stacks, but I'm gonna when you stop doing ride shit, you stop when the pandemic hit, like everybody else, and just never went back.
And that's a $9 bonus there. It's not a bonus hour, right? But 39 and 9, that's gonna give you like $38. So if I go online, let's see how far this person is gonna go. Oh, it's a $2 bonus zone. Well, it went away. So you see what I'm saying? It went away. But whatever. Cancel that. I'm not accepting that. And if I want to get that bonus, I would pretty much have to drive. Oh, here it is. That's like 57 minutes. That's like a 1 hour ride. I'll
Greensboro.
No
yeah,
way.
Durham,
Let me go back
that's a nice little ride.
Come on. No, thank you. So I'm just gonna go offline. Too much requests coming in, and I don't want to drop my acceptance rate. But yes, guys.
Nah, acceptance rate don't matter.
That's all you have to do.
Matter.
Work during the bonus hours.
It does, hours, but it doesn't. Let me say that.
Do not grab every single ride, especially like that Greensboro ride that you saw there, which was how much minutes? Like 1 hour and 12 minutes. You don't take those rides because that will swallow up your entire bonus hour. So just take your time, get those small rides around the place. If you're seeing too many.
Now, that I'm gonna tell y'all something though. That long ride going to Greensboro, that's a ride you take in a certain circumstance. Like he said, in a bonus. Well, I wouldn't take it at that because the pay was a little, but the way you would take that ride is one, during a slow time. So like if somebody was going to Greensboro, let's say at like 10 o'clock at night, that's okay. Because at that time of night, it's slow. If it's no surge or anything going on. Now, it got to be 10 o'clock. It got to be like in the middle of the week, though. It can't be like a weekend. If it's a weekend, 10 o'clock is popping. Friday, Saturday, 10 o'clock is popping. People are going out. So, no. But it got to be a situation like that. Also got to be a situation where there's some sort of bonus going on. So decline. A lot of y'all drivers will see that $30 and say, well, I still gonna make $30 an hour. Yeah, the miles are high, but I'm making $30 an hour. No, decline that joint, because what happens is the more of us that decline it, the more they'll send some boost and some incentive to it. Drivers, we got to unite. Like, that's not even just in rideshare, but in food delivery as well. The reason why they send us a lot of garbage orders is because we jump on and take everything. Now, however, I feel badly for passengers. I feel badly for the customers. I do. I truly do. Because I know there's been times where like when my car's in the shop or whatever, and I gotta take a Uber somewhere, and there has been times where I had to wait a little bit, and I know the game. I know why I'm waiting. It's because Uber or Lyft is sending these rides out for way too low, and drivers are declining it. You know what I'm saying? And I experienced sometimes waiting 15, 20, 30 minutes before somebody even picks up my ride. You know what I'm saying? Um, it hasn't happened often, but it's happened. So I would say I understand that aspect and I get it from the consumer side, but that's why you have drivers who make YouTube videos or TikToks or anything like that and say, hey, you got to tip your drivers. We're not telling you to tip because we feel entitled or we feel like we need a tip. We're telling you to tip because the apps don't pay enough. And when they don't pay enough, you suffer. So I think that's where the whole miscommunication comes from, because a lot of times drivers will get on TikTok and on these social media platforms and they'll say it in a derogatory way, like you need to pay, you need to tip, you cheap, you broke, you this, you that. No, you really need to tip, because at the end of the day the apps are not paying us enough, and if you don't tip, we're not going to take the trip. You see what I'm saying? And if we don't take the trip, you're going to be sitting there waiting. Now you might find somebody who will take it, but just to let you know, this is why that's happening. That's why DoorDash started actually telling people like, hey, you might want to tip because then your food won't wait. Your food won't get cold and you won't be waiting. So I get why some people do that. You know what I mean? But tipping culture is messed up. It is messed up that we have to depend on tips to actually make a profit. But that's the way that the thing is set up. So, at the end of the day, customers, if you have the real control. Like drivers don't really have the control. Yes, drivers will boycott, they'll do all these different things. But I think if consumers started to say, you know what, you guys are not paying these drivers fairly, we're gonna boycott. We're gonna stop getting rides. We're gonna stop ordering DoorDash. We're gonna stop getting Uber Eats. That's when they will have no choice but to fix the structure. But we as delivery drivers need to work together, and rideshare drivers to work together with the customer. But the beauty of what these apps do is they use our emotions against us, and they put us against each other. You see what I'm saying? That's why if you notice, when you look at a lot of these derogatory videos like on TikTok, why don't DoorDash, why don't Uber, why doesn't any of these companies try to get these videos taken down? They look terrible when you have a driver go on there and say, no tip, no trip, I'm gonna eat your food if you don't tip me, this, that, and the third. You want to know why they don't take those videos down? Because those videos help the company. They help the division between the customer and the driver. And they like it that way, because by them having that division, they continuously get all the money and make all the real profit. While we as the drivers aren't making much of anything, and the customer is not getting their demands met because they're sitting there having long waits. They don't care. Long as the company makes money, they really could care less how long it takes for you to get your stuff at the end of the day, because their bottom line is making sure that they make money so that those investors are happy. You see what I'm saying? They got to make the investors happy to keep getting the money. That's just big business 101. Most businesses, 99.9% of businesses, do not use their own capital to build. In fact, if you was to research a lot of these companies, they have parent companies that own them. The CEOs are just more like the face. It's kind of like the president and the Congress, right? The president is the face of the country. Ooh, look at me. But Congress are the ones who really make all the real decisions, right? It's the same thing goes with these app companies. A lot of them are owned by big companies. If you look them up and you research them, you'll find out, even like Google, YouTube. Everybody knows that Google owns YouTube, but if you really research Google, they own a plethora of other companies. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Pepsi and Coca-Cola. I went down a rabbit hole. They own a plethora of companies. Why do you think when you go to Taco Bell, they say, oh, we only have Pepsi products because they're owned by Pepsi? When you go to certain places, they say, oh, we only sell Coke products. If you ask them, yo, you got Pepsi? And they say, no, we only have Coke products. The reason why they're saying that is because they're owned by Coca-Cola. In fact, a lot of the biggest companies, Rourke Company is one of the biggest owners, right? Rourke owns like Arby's, they own Dunkin' Donuts, Subway, they own pretty much everything, right? Like majority of these companies. So even with that, a lot of times you think that, oh, I like Subway better. Well, Subway is owned by Rourke. So is Jersey Mike. So if you like Jersey Mike over Subway, guess what? You're still giving the money to the same company because it's owned by the same people. And then on the flip side, what's the other one? McAllister, they owned by them too. So that's 3 different sandwich spots, right? Owned by one company. And those are some of the 3 top ones. You see what I'm saying? And they owned by one company. So that's how they put us against each other with the emotions. So don't fall for all that emotional stuff, bro. If we come together with the customers, we need to come together with them instead of fighting against each other. But that's why they let that stuff rock on TikTok, and they let us talk crazy about the customers. They let the customers talk crazy about the drivers because that division is good for them. That gives them popularity, right? No, all press is good press, right? And then 2, it makes it where it divides us so that we don't really look at the common issue, which is the company, right? A lot of people say, you'll get customers. Don't work for them if they don't pay you enough. Then quit, find a better job. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the drivers over here. Tip. But nobody's looking at the real problem, which is the company. And the only way to really fight the company is you stop the dollar, you stop the company. That's just the way the world goes. So instead of us drivers trying to boycott and do all this other stuff, if we could work together with customers and get customers, even if it started off small, if you start off in one city, imagine that, right? Think about it, right? Let's pick a big city. Let's say like California. California is a big city, right? A big state, sorry. So let's say in California, just the Los Angeles area, they found one day they could get like, I don't know, 1 million plus DoorDash customers to not order from DoorDash. Just don't order, right? 1 million plus, 2 million, 3 million, something like, just a couple million, right? And have it where we contact the news and the media, hey, the customers are on strike because, or even go on TikTok, just start talking about it on TikTok. TikTok, the algorithm's gonna push it out of this world. Go on TikTok, hey, we as customers are working with the drivers. We're taking one day when we're not gonna order any stuff. I'm a regular, we need a bunch of people to do the same thing. And if a whole bunch of y'all just start doing that, then it's gonna get their attention and they're gonna say, okay, we gotta make some changes. Not even though California has made changes, I just used them as an example, but that needs to happen in other places that need the change. You know what I'm saying? Because it's bad. You know what I mean? But I know some people will say, well, I'm an independent contractor. I don't really care about all that stuff. I just will decline and I'll just do this and I'll just do that. Yeah, you can. And that's great. But I'm just saying, if you want to boycott and you really want to make effective change, you need to do it with the customer. Don't go against them because they're the bread and butter. Without the customer, you can have a bunch of drivers. Without a customer, then what you gonna do? Now, on the flip side, it's just the same thing applies. They both go hand in hand because if you have a whole bunch of customers with no drivers, then you out of luck too. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of drivers were trying to do boycotts, but I think they have a little more respect, these companies, for the customer than the driver. So if the customers start doing it, then they're gonna be like, okay, maybe we need to listen to what these drivers are talking about because now the customers are taking up for them and they don't want to order. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my bad.
Any long rides coming, just grab one, right? And then so on and so forth. But thank you for tuning in for this video, and I will continue to share tips. Just make that money, but do it the right way. Don't run red lights. Don't do anything illegal. Make sure you wear your seatbelt. No speeding. No speeding now. No speeding, right? And just do what you gotta do. Make money the right way. Take care of yourself, your family, and everything. All right? I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
was a good video, man. That was definitely a good video. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch something real quick. See. Hold on. Come on, man, move up. There we go. We'll be getting off of here soon, guys. Been a long stream. I didn't even mean to stream this long, to be honest. Let me see. Let me switch scene. Let me switch the scene. See how that looks. Um. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting off of here soon, guys. But what I wanted to talk about is just to wrap things up is transitioning over to uh your own business. So I'm pretty sure by now many of you guys are familiar with the story. I think it was from last year or was it 2 years ago? I can't even remember how long ago it was now, but there was a guy named started a company, Tim's Deliveries. I believe he was in San Diego. And basically in a nutshell, he started to sell himself. He started to put posters all around talking about what he was doing, what he's bringing to the table, that he'll do deliveries for I think like under 5 miles or anything like that. And it grew. It grew to the point where he was able to do his own thing. So I really wanted to talk to my food delivery people about it because I hear a lot of rideshare drivers talk about that, but we don't hear anybody in the food delivery space really talk about that. Now, I know I'm gonna be honest with you guys, getting your own clients to deliver food to can be a little more challenging. Just because most people are just very used to just going on the apps like DoorDash, UberEats, and Grubhub and ordering what they want. However, um, you still can do it. It still can be done. So I would say the best way to do it is definitely find places to put stuff. Like right now, I live in a college town. So now where I'm at, I'm around like 5 or 6 we're like major universities, right? So what I would do is start putting my posters up, my flyers up. I'll deliver anything within this mile range for this price. You know what I'm saying? And you got to figure out, what you're willing to get paid to do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then like I was talking about earlier with the website, you could use that. I think it's called QC. I'm not 100% sure. I know it starts with an A, but you could go that route too and use that website if you want to use a website. I think the reason why using a website is good because people will feel safer because now they're able to pay on a website. They're able to track their payment. They're able to say, okay, dispute, right? They could dispute it with a bank. When you just like take somebody's payment like cash or anything like that, they don't really have any legs to stand on and they might not feel as comfortable with doing that, knowing that they could just contact Uber, DoorDash, or Grubhub and say, hey, my food never came, or this didn't happen, or that happened, or blah, 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 blah. All right. So now the way you do it, some of y'all might say, well, how do I do that? What do I do to, start my own delivery service? Like, how does that work? Well, for first and foremost, you should definitely try to get you an LLC. Not even try. You should. You should definitely get an LLC. Should definitely get an EIN number. Find out how much it is in your local area. You could go to the Secretary of State website in your area and find out how to get an LLC for those who might not already have one. The next thing you want to do is if you're trying to figure out how to have them place the orders, you can still have people place orders online. Majority of places have a website now that you could place an order for pickup, all right, for carry out. So all you got to do is have them place the order, put it for pickup or for carry out. You could even have them use your name. You could tell them, hey, put the order in my name, so then when I go, I just tell them my name. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if they don't feel comfortable, they want to put it in their name, that's fine. You can still do that because as long as you know the name, they're going to give you the food, right? So that's the same thing as what you do doing DoorDash, UberEats, or Grubhub. It's just cutting out the app, all right? And then you just go ahead and go drop it off just like you would normally do. Same thing could apply for catering orders. Now, catering orders could be a little tricky because with catering orders, you have a lot of companies that they're using the company expenses, right? So a lot of times they need to have a track record of where that money went, and they don't necessarily want to pay you under the table or off the books. But there's a workaround. That's why I say get you a website, because with that website, you can show them the website. Hey, this is how you would book with me, blah, 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 blah. You'll get a receipt, you'll get everything. So you'll be able to have a paper trail by showing them that you have your business in order and you don't just do cash. You can actually give them electronical receipts, electronic receipts. Um, that definitely will help you when trying to, do your own thing and go into business for yourself. All right. So, what else? I'm kind of doing this on the fly, y'all. I didn't have nothing really set up, and that's really it. Catering orders again. You just let people know you have cards on hand. You start putting out your flyers. Have stickers. Try to get you some stickers made for your cards. You get you a stapler or some tape. Keep it in the car, so when you come back to the car, you can staple it real quick to the person's bag, or you can tape it. Paper bags obviously is the ones you'll use the staples for. It'll stick better. Tape you'll probably use more so for plastic bags. Um, you know, or also if it's like a Chinese food order, sometimes with Chinese food, they'll put your stuff in a plastic bag and then a paper bag on the inside so you can slip it in the plastic bag if that works. But yeah, there's a few different ways you could go about doing it. But mainly that's what you want to do. Just to kind of get yourself going and shy away from just doing it this way, through the apps. And the good thing is you have so many ways to be paid. You have, like I said, you have Zelle, you got Venmo, you got Cash App, you got so many ways to be paid. And then not to mention, you could go on Amazon and you could get you a little strip. Like they got the little thing that attach right to the literally attach right to the bottom of your phone, right? For you to swipe. So if somebody had a card and you wanted to, wait to after that you deliver and they want to swipe their card, you could do that. Now, me personally, um, I wouldn't always want to be paid afterwards because you can't trust everybody. I would probably want to be paid up front. But what you can do is you could do like with the website I was talking about, a QC, you can have them book what time they want you to, do go pick up the food, and then you can have them do a deposit. You can have the deposit be like low, like $10, $5, $2, whatever you want to set the deposit for. You know what I'm saying? And then you finish up the transaction once you got there. So you could always say that on your website too, like, hey, just to let you know, once I get there, that's when we'll finalize payment, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? That way, if you want to charge them afterwards. Now, the only thing is you putting your trust into them and making sure that, somebody don't try to burn you and just get their food delivered for free. But for the most part, most people that are going to contact you aren't going to do that. They're going to pay you because at the end of the day, they're going to like the fact that they don't have to wait for a driver to pick up their order. They don't have to guess and hope that they're not going to get this or get that. And then two, they don't have to pay those ridiculous fees because a lot of times on DoorDash, when you go and order the food, there's been many times I've ordered the food and I'll act like I'm going to pick it up versus having a delivery driver send it, and it'll add like $20, $30, and that's before tip. You see what I'm saying? So if you can eliminate all that, and then you're a driver, and you can say, hey, under 10 anything under 10 miles I'll do for $10 or something like that. Whatever you want to set your flat rate to, if you want to do it by miles or if you want to do flat rates. I would personally go with flat rates because it just makes it easier. It's easier for people to understand. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know, but some drivers they want $2, $3 a mile. You would have to figure that all out if you want to get paid by the mile. But if you just want to do flat rates, then you can say, hey, I'll take anything for 5 miles and under at $2 a mile. You can say it like that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to make it too complicated for them. But then they still got to kind of figure it out because then they got to see where they are from the store and all this other stuff. I personally would say just do a flat rate of anything 5 miles and under, let's say, you know, $5 or $6 or $8, whatever you want to set that number to be. And then anything $10, 10 miles or higher, then you go up. I would say, you know, if you want to do $20 or $25 or $30, whatever you feel is worth it for you and makes sense for you, then you could do it like that. You know what I'm saying? But yo, what's up? What's up, Big Hustler? Shout out to my guy PJ, man. What's going on, bro? But I would do it like that. If you're trying to really start your own thing, just make it flat rates because it's just easier, bro. It's so much easier to just make a set a flat rate for the customer as opposed to trying to get them to really do by miles. Because then by miles, some people are gonna be like, I don't even know if this makes sense. I might as well just stick with what I know. You know what I'm saying? So, because if you're trying to get personalized clients to do food delivery, you don't want to make it overly complicated. The apps are already complicated enough. You know what I'm saying? Well, they're simple, which is why most people won't want to switch, but they're complicated in the sense of the pay, right? The pay is sometimes they just charge them these astronomically high fees for no reason. So you want to make it where it's easier for them and they don't have to worry so much about all these fees and all this other stuff. You want to make it where it's just point blank, straight to the point. I don't have to overthink it. All right, I know if I order from, my guy up the street, Jimbo's deliveries, Jimbo's is going to charge me $5 or $6 or $7 for anything within this mile radius. You know what I'm saying? And you could set your parameters. You know what I mean? You could say like from one to, let's say you could do like 1 to 3 miles is $5. Um, three from 4 to 8 miles is $8 or whatever however you want to set it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a guideline. You could, but just however you want to set it up. But that's just a little nugget, man. And like I said, staple your cards onto the bags when you do your deliveries. Tape them. You know what I'm saying? And get stickers, right? You can get a sticker and let them know you have your own company. You're doing your own deliveries, and put your website, whatever. If they want to go to your website, get your Instagram going, get your TikTok going, all that stuff. But you could turn this food delivery stuff into your own business. You could make it where you could cut out the middleman. And then for those who do shopping like Instagram, oh my gosh, Instacart or Shipped, Walmart Spark, people who do shopping apps, you could also transition this as well. They also have an app called Dumpling. Now you can find out if Dumpling works in your area. Dumpling is a company that you pay for. It's a monthly subscription. It's just like Instacart or Shipped, but the only difference is you set the price. They don't set the price for you. So it's like Instacart and Shipped, but it's also like TaskRabbit. You know what I'm saying? And you set the price. They just connect you guys. They take a fee for connecting y'all, and everything is really on you. So Dumpling is really a good way to kind of get yourself rolling too. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wish they did that with regular food delivery with Dumpling, then that would even be easier. But, there's a workaround for that too. You know what I'm saying? Say goodbye to the free time. Yeah. You hear my kids in the background, right? They just waking up, so I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all little nuggets real quick, man. If y'all wanted to get into this space of doing food delivery and doing it for yourself, because a lot of people talk about how to do it with Lyft and Uber, but nobody really talks about how you could do it for food delivery. So hopefully that helps. I'm probably gonna chop this part of the stream up to make it a video of its own, so everybody can watch it afterwards. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, y'all. And I started my memberships. My cheapest one is 99 cents. I wasn't gonna do it. I was wrestling with myself for a long time. I was talking to my wife about it. I felt like I had nothing to offer. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was like, what am I gonna offer them? All I do is ride-alongs. Like, what can I give them? But I'm probably gonna do like some behind the scenes stuff. I'm gonna have some showing you how to edit. Anybody who wants to learn how to edit, I show you how to do that. Listen, I'm not a master. I'm not the greatest editor in the world, but I'm just gonna show you the bare minimum, the basics. So I'm gonna have some videos teaching you how to do that stuff. I'm gonna also have some members only videos teaching you how to help promote your channel and stuff like that. Um, Nothing too fancy. It's only 99 cents, y'all. It's a buck. It's not like I'm asking for a lot. And then the next tier is gonna be $2. So, I'm not even asking y'all for a lot, man. It's just it takes a lot of work and a lot of effort doing these videos. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You do not make a lot of money off of YouTube. You don't. Unless you have a channel that really is thriving, you get a lot of views, I don't get a lot of views. My views are very subpar on my channel, so I don't make a lot of money off this channel at all. In fact, I've only, just to be transparent with you guys, I've only been paid twice on YouTube, and I've been up on here for 2 years, and that's because the threshold, you got to make $100. So I'm just keeping it real with y'all, and that's why I'm trying to start this membership thing, because at the end of the day, I put a lot of effort into these videos. I do a lot of work with this stuff, and I'm hoping I'm helping somebody. I know I take grad orders. I know a lot of y'all like, he be taking some trash. I don't even know why he takes this or he takes that. But the reason why I take a lot of trash orders is simple. It's because I live in a market that's not like my old one. I used to live in New York. So New York's market is much different. And I lived in upstate New York for some time too. Like, I'm from the city, but I lived upstate as well. And when I lived in upstate New York, the orders were a lot better. The tips were much higher. The things that I take now, I would not take when I lived there. In fact, when I lived there, I didn't even have to take $2 per mile. I could take $3 and $4 per mile orders all day. I could make $100 in 2-3 hours in my old zone. You know what I'm saying? So it's a adjustment. But when you gotta hustle and you gotta get out here and make your money, you got to figure out ways to adjust and adapt and do other things. So I moved to the South. It's a lot slower. Everything is more spread out and spaced out, but it's a lot of highway. So a lot of times when y'all see me take upside down orders, I'm jumping on the highway, I'm going, boom, drop it off. And then where I'm dropping off, I could catch another order. In fact, sometimes, a lot of times what I do, because I can't really show y'all in the video, but I try to mention it. A lot of times what I do is I'll have all my apps on at the same time. If I have a DoorDash that's going upside down miles to a certain zone, I'll then have Uber and Grubhub still on, and I'll try to catch an order from a restaurant that's right around that drop off. So, and that'll bring me back. I do that a lot. And when I do that, it makes it where that trip is not even upside down anymore, because the order to come back might actually be right side up, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of little tips and tricks and little strategy. That's why I want to bring some different stuff to the members. Like the members, I want to really dissect more and do more sit down videos explaining why I take the orders I take, how they could be, decent orders, because I run into drivers even in the streets and they're like, man, I'm struggling. I only made like $80 today or $70 today. And I'm like, I feel bad, because in my mind, I'm like, damn, I done made 250 and I just moved here. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's because I look at the orders differently. I stopped worrying so much about the miles and I started focusing more on how much am I gonna hit my goal for the day? You know what I'm saying? And when you start thinking like that, you kind of unlock a whole different perspective, and you don't look at the orders the same way. So that's a lot more what I wanted to do for the members. I wanted to kind of really break that down, because I know I get a lot of people who follow me that live in very small markets, very small areas, and I see it. Some of them leave comments and say, man, I struggled to make $50 today, or I did this, I did that. And I'm like, I feel bad for them, because then they look on YouTube and they see people who live in very good markets and get $400 or $500 in a day, and they're like, damn, I can't never do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I was hesitant about even making my channel, because I felt like I lived in a market that the money wasn't moneying like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, should I do this? Because I'm probably going to struggle. I'm probably not going to get the views like that. I'm not the funniest guy in the world. I'm not the most entertaining. I could be real monotone and laid back sometimes, So I was like, damn, I don't know if my channel is even going to go anywhere, if it's going to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But I said, you know what? I'll just do it. And my thing will be showing people how you can still make money taking bad orders. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the membership is going to be about, guys. I'm going to be doing special live streams for the members, something like this sometimes, where I'm just kind of talking to y'all, giving y'all some game, things that I know. Again, I don't know everything. I'm not the guru or anything like that, but just to kind of help people out, because a lot of people are struggling out there. And, so that's really going to be it. And just teaching you how to try to do this YouTube thing because this is another way you can make a little bit of passive income. I never came into YouTube thinking that I was going to make a whole bunch of money. For me, I was like, man, if I could just make an extra $100, $200 a month, listen, that could pay a light bill, that could pay a, you know what I'm saying, something. So that's how I came into it. But to be honest with you, guys, like I said before, I haven't even consistently made that $100. I've literally only gotten paid twice. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot because those views, even though we're in a niche that's like a financial niche, it takes a lot of watch time hours to even really make some real money. You know what I'm saying? Well, not watch time hours, views. I'm sorry, views. To really make money because it's all about AdSense. And when people, if your retention is not good and they're clicking off the videos, which a lot of people do, my retention is not good at all. It then makes it where you're not going to see money like that. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm rambling. I'm out, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through, all two of y'all for coming through the live stream. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. I'm out. Peace.